No bias. Just opinions, commentary, and fun. I'm Ski Mask Shorty, delivering the tea you didn't ask for but definitely needed.
Okay, y'all, this is Stephanie's live part 3. So Stephanie done had 1 live, 2 live, now she's on her 3rd. And honey, it's quite lengthy. So be here for about an hour and 30 minutes because that's about how long it's going to take indeed if you do not have to stop, pause, rewind, all that good stuff. Now, let me just catch you up before you jump right on in. Now, I had to check the timestamps of the time I recorded this to see when exactly this was posted. So, from my understanding, this was posted on June 15th. Okay, so this was the day after she did about her 12 to 14 hour live allegedly exposing Gorgeous Doll. Now, let me say this. This is a very long live, okay? I did not do no editing. You're going to have to sit through it just like I did, okay? Now, I did speed it up to 1.5, so if she's talking too slow, then speed it up even more, hell. And if she's talking too fast, slow it on down for you, okay, so you can comprehend. Because, baby, there's a lot of nooks and crannies in this. There's a lot of alleged exposing. There's a lot of mentioning of other people's names and woohoo. So if you're bored, honey, this video is 100% for you, okay? Now, let me just, again, put a pause because this is a very long live and I do have to say this just to let everybody know and to catch y'all on up. So again, Gorgeous Doll, the beautiful Gorgeous Doll, did a watch burglar video in which she mentioned a girl, Stacy, which in technicality was actually Stephanie. And ever since Stephanie found out about the watch burglar, she hasn't been the same since, honey. She's ready to reclaim her name, her territory, her space in the world, okay? So that's what she's doing here with these lives. So I'm gonna need you to get comfortable, sugar. I'm gonna need you to get comfortable because we're not going nowhere for quite some time, because even after this video I have several more. Baby, you gotta keep up. We are late to the party. Now, as you know, there's a message in every mess. Make sure that you're learning from this, okay? And I'm gonna learn from it too. Now let's go ahead and get right into Miss Stephanie Said So's video.
Oh, Chanel is my other homegirl. She doesn't want to be involved, but she lied on Chanel in the story too, because the watch situation, it was never talked about in the car because the nigga didn't realize it was gone until the next day. And then she also said that Chanel, when we were like at the event, that Chanel broke down in tears crying in front of the men, saying that like she had an abortion the week before, and that never occurred. I don't know where she pulled out of her ass and why she even said that happened, but that never happened. Well, really, that's on me because I should have blurred her name out in the messages because she didn't have anything to do with anything, to be honest. But pretty much, her boyfriend, Bhabie's boyfriend, and me knows me and Courtney, and he just be talking shit. Levon just Levon. Like, Levon's been the same way for a long fucking time. He just Levon. Like, he was talking shit. So one day we were on the way to Courtney was dealing with this guy. So we're on the way to his, we're on the way to where he's at. We had just left the basketball game with my homeboys, and she was like, she was on FaceTime with the guy she was talking to. And he was like, pull up. And she was like, okay. The guy was at Bad Baby's house with Bad Baby's baby daddy. I guess they were all hanging out over there. But Levon is like in the background, like cussing, just doing a lot. Being Levon, like, oh no, fuck you, fuck that. Cussing Courtney out. So of course I'd defend my friend, like, boy, fuck you, shut up, you always being messy. So then now he cussing me out. They want me to clip that. So now he cussing me out. So then we're all just cussing each other out on the phone. So then when we pull up, we walk up to the house. Her man comes outside to like greet us, I guess. I wouldn't say he necessarily was greeting us, but he comes outside. So then LV, which is Levon, a baby's boyfriend or child's father, Levon comes. I think they were all drunk. We were drunk because we had just left the game, and so it was just like an argument ensued. So then me and Bad Baby start fighting, and then out of nowhere, keep in mind, I'm way bigger than Bad Baby. Like, it wasn't like I just started swinging on her. I can't remember if I feel like he swung on me first. I'm not gonna say he swung on me, but I just know he said he did enough to make me want to fight. And so she happened to be there, so me and her got to fight tussling, and then out of nowhere it was like 3 other girls come bum rushing out the house and jump me. And then in the end I only fought 1 girl. But if you watch the footage, like they only, there's a 15-second clip, but there's real footage from the Ring doorbell camera. And you'll see that it happened the exact way I put it. They're not going to post that footage though, but there's real footage from the Ring camera where everything I'm saying happened just like I said. But I didn't do anything wrong. If I came outside and my homegirl was fighting a girl bigger than her, I'm gonna jump in and help my friend too. So it wasn't that they did anything wrong. They're not the issue. My problem is, Courtney, how is this your fight? You the one that was on the phone talking to shit, to be honest. She was the one screaming at Levon on the phone, calling him all type of names. How you the one talking all the shit? Da da da. We get there. I end up fighting 3 different girls, and you never, not one time, threw one punch. Not one time at one point did you throw one punch. I fought 3 different girls that night, and not one time did you do anything. The whole time her man was holding her back. Like, what? It's delusion. What's the connection to her baby daddy? I mean, it's Atlanta. Everybody knows everybody. I used to date one of his friends years ago. I've known him for years before they were even a thing. But not like that. Why not post camera footage of her stealing? I've said it 1,000,001 times. She has threatened to expose this man and tell his wife about the whole encounter. His wife has no idea. This man is a married man. He is not trying to be involved in none of that fuckery. And Courtney threatened, when she got caught, she denied it, but when she got caught, she threatened to tell his wife about the whole situation. Now, the police report I just filed, that's not for the watch. That's for when she stole a Bath and Body Works package out of her leasing office. He never pressed charges on the watch because he didn't want to take it. She threatened so much, like, oh, if you're going to keep pressing it, if you're going to make this a thing, I'll make it a bigger thing, and it's going to cost you way more than a watch, da da da. Like she always do, start threatening everybody. You know, that's just how she get. Who's Christian? That's not her boy best friend. Or maybe they are boy best friends, but they was fucking for a long time. Yeah, they was fucking for years. They might not be now, but they definitely was. Ooh. Everybody said they thought he was one of the girls. Yeah, that's just everything you need to know. And she's on stuff? Absolutely not. She is on, which is why she got sloppy and was a mess on her live and tried to say that somebody roofied her. Girl, bye. You don't believe this, girl? You missed a live from earlier where we had all the best friends. We was all up here. One of them was her friend for 11 years. One of them was her friend for, I was her friend for 6. Other girl was her friend for about 9. Oh, and her other best friend, the one she threw under the bus during the DeVito situation, she about to come up here too. Are these old school Cersei PJs? Girl, no, I have the old school ones. The pants and the long sleeve. These are from Amazon. I mean, they don't feel as good as the other ones, but they're nice. Was it PH in Washington? No. Dragon Future fell out about this. From what I know, it wasn't her. Girl lane. My lore, let me tell y'all something. If I did a lore, no man would ever be involved in it. And that's not to say that there haven't been men that have got me put in certain positions and like contributed to my like success. Because my lore would never ever ever, y'all ain't never gonna hear me bring up no man. Especially not when like the way she tells the story, like, oh, he came in the club and danced me, and when that's absolutely not the case. Nobody knew. Like, that man go to the strip club once a week. That man go to the strip club once a week. Jump up here or say something in the comments, sis. But no, it wasn't like that. Like, you acting like he was prancing you around outside. Y'all was caught by paparazzi. Girl, you say he came in the club and danced you? You're a dancer. That's what he's supposed to do. He danced you and every other girl in Atlanta. Like, huh? That's your lore? That's a part of your lore that you got danced in the club? Not that he pranced you around, took you out, flew you on vacations, posted you, but that he danced you in the club? That's part of your lore, girl? Just say you wanted the world to know you was fucking with him, because that's what it's given. I would never be part of my lore. I don't care who danced me. Who done came up in the club and tried to shoot they shot and like what? That's regular. We was working at Allure in Magic City. These men are in there every day. I would hope you would have got danced by him. Shit. If you work in Atlanta in a strip club, you haven't been danced by him. Well, baby, I don't know what to tell you. That's crazy. Because they don't even be picky about the girls they dance. He be having about 20 homeboys. Not they just dance anything. I'm not saying that. But, like, they don't be picky about the women they dance. These homeboys will dance. Like, I don't know. It's not, like, nothing special to say, like, you danced for. Not in Atlanta, anyway. To be like, oh, I danced for, you know. I mean, he's a legend. I'm not taking away from him or his art. Like, his legend. None of that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, that's a common occurrence in Atlanta. Dancing for different rappers is common. It's normal. Like, it's not nothing to make a lore about. Y'all can't get this shit coming on. If you wasn't the owl earlier, you missed it. They saying you're Hater, I don't know what. Why would I need to hate on somebody who was a fan of me first? Are y'all delusional? Are y'all delusional? Clearly y'all didn't hear the story time, and that's okay. Because in the story time, and I said it 18 times earlier, and I don't even mean to keep putting it, she said out of her mouth, Stacy was that girl. Stacy knew everybody. Stacy this, Stacy that. Y'all, Courtney was following me when she was, before she even got a BBL. She was writing me on Instagram, asking me my doctor, looking up to me, watching me for years. The same way y'all was sitting around watching her and looking up to her, she was doing that to me for years. And I'm not an influencer. I never tried to be. And I'm not saying that in a bad thing. I love that. Like, you know, I love to inspire the girls. But when y'all are sitting here saying hater or trying to come up off her, like, babe, it never gave that. And anybody that actually knows, knows. Bonita, that's, okay. And Bonita was her friend. Bonita, how long y'all was friends, girl? There's another one of her friends. I thought you said you had a mugshot and receipts. Babe, I just posted the receipts on my page of her arrest record for theft on July 2023. Would you love to see? The only reason I didn't post the mugshot is because that could potentially be doxing. And we all know Courtney. She'll try to, oh, I'm going to sue. I'm going to sue. You doxed me. That police report is public record, baby. Y'all always trying to ask me. Y'all trying to ask somebody else for receipts. Y'all don't ever ask her for receipts for shit. When she said her baby was beat out of her, y'all didn't ask her for receipts. When she said she dealt with you, girl, you got one phone call where he said he don't know you, and then a video of you in his section in his club, in his section at the club. Like what? That's it? Like we know been in the future section at the club. Like I don't know. It's just given like y'all don't ask her for receipts, but when somebody comes and clocks to y'all like, oh, this and that. I just posted the arrest record. The girl was arrested for stealing a package from her leasing office.
Just checking in with y'all to make sure y'all are keeping up. I know this live is a lot, okay, Suge? So if you need to take a little bathroom break, pause this video and get to it.
You're absolutely obsessed, babe. I don't have to be obsessed with somebody who's a fan of me first. And I'm going to say that again. Fan of me first. Fan of me first. Why would I want to be Courtney? Everyone in Atlanta knows Courtney. She got ran out of Atlanta. Why would I want to beat Courtney? Like, why would I want to go places and be like, and feel like, oh, everybody knows it's about to be a sloppy hot mess. I'm about to start up some trouble. The girl can't even leave her house without causing an argument. The rental car company, the airplane stewardess, it's always a problem. Everybody's a problem but you. She literally said, every time I leave my house, something happens. I want to, like, it's always a problem. Why would I want to be that? Who wants to be that? Are you getting paid for this? No, baby, I'm paid in so many other ways. Not everything's about a bag. Relax. I know she tries to turn everything into a monetization, but not everybody has to do that, okay? Why you know so much about her? I was her friend for 6 years. Are you even a lawyer? No, I've never claimed to be a lawyer. I'm in law school. You're way too pretty to keep yapping. Baby, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want on my live. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want. If you don't like it, baby, you can leave. Anything else? Like, yes, babe, I took a nap and came back. Are you okay? Still am. You're not gonna win against them. Girl, it's not a winning. Are you sure bags are fake? 99% sure. Do you wanna ask her for a receipt for one? Because I'll post receipts for all my bags, but she knows it already. She can't do that. She can't post a receipt for one Birkin, one Kelly, the moissanite chains. We never seen you unbox anything. We see you go to the David Yurman store and you show the whole process, but you tell them you got $30,000 bags, Cubans, tennis chains, and we ain't never seen you unbox shit. Never tag a jeweler. I don't know. It's a little strange to me. I don't know. It's very. Come on, Evie. Where your box at? Okay. I need some moderators. I have some girls that were in here earlier. Why you know so much about her life after your friendship ended? Babe, because all of the friends that she crossed are friends with me now. We're all friends. We all talk about the shit we've been through between her together. Normally we don't come to the internet. We all talk amongst each other like we did on my live earlier. We talk amongst each other and don't bring it to the internet because it's like surviving her. We talk about it. So we talk, oh my god, that story, girl, this is what she told me. Like, it is what it is. What you like before surgery? It's still on my Instagram to this day, so feel free to go look. I've never hid who I was before surgery, baby. You can go down to my page all the way to pictures of me from high school. I was still a pretty girl. She said she was a thief and stole a watch. Real friends don't do that. Literally, real friends don't. And then she said she was recording me high in the car. Like, who does that? Like, you plotted the whole time to make me a thief. And then you said that I did it. Like, you plotted the whole time to make me a thief. You could have just passed it off on somebody. There was other girl, because that's what she did. She passed it off on the other 5 girls initially. Now you want to put it on me? Like, what? How you say her chains fake? They are. Dr. Cabral did my surgery. She even wrote me and asked me for my surgeon. Baby, I done been off and I just came back. Are you okay? Are you okay, babe? So click y'all worrying about somebody I haven't seen in years. Well, they've been friends with her since between that and not worried about it. We just talk about it. Like, if somebody got on the internet every day and tarnished your character and talked about you and made story times about you, and you would call your friend and talk about it, right? Okay. Why she sit back and let you get hit by that girl? I was fighting 3 girls. I fought 3 girls that night. It was not just, I fought the 2 girls involved, and then there was another girl that I got fought by. And Courtney did not fight one time. Not one time. Why I still on my page? Because I'm still on his. Anything else? Did she know how to fight? Absolutely not. Courtney been beat up by everybody. I ain't never seen Courtney win a fight. I've never seen her win a fight. Linking up or hitting someone else and being monotone in spirit. Come here, baby. Come here! Getting on the internet and talking about all your friends and making story times and lying on them. Evil. Come here! Leave them folks alone. Anyway, I'm watching my friend fight. A fight that was her fight. It was her fight. It was her fight. It wasn't even mine. I mean, I won't say I didn't contribute. We were arguing. But it was like, how the hell I just fought 3 bitches. Cut! Don't piss me off. How the hell I just fought 3 bitches and you standing over there the whole time not doing a thing? Nothing. Nothing. Like what? I'm not on his page. Okay, you want to bet? He got 4,000 posts and then he got slides. Keep doing do your biggest one, sis. Take your time. You got a long way to go. I have a little Yorkie. She's right here, and then I have a rescue dog. He's a pit bull mixed with German Shepherd and boxer. Let's see. Because she responds to everyone. Well, she just knows I know too much. She knows that. No, he just gets anxiety when people are walking in the hallway. She's not gonna, she knows not to respond because she knows, like, I actually know the real tea. She does this to everybody else. She tries to bully everybody else who she feels like doesn't really know anything about her, but I do. So it's like, baby, nobody said that that's who she extorted for the 100,000, babe. Like, I think you might be mixing the two. I definitely said that that was a situation, but I never said that was who the exact money was about. So there was I said there was 6 different men she extorted for money. Oh, thank you, Alexi. Yeah, I mean, I thought pretty girls want to be friends with other pretty girls too. We was. I mean, it says a lot for someone that can't be friends with anybody. How I'm friends with all 3 of her ex-best friends. 4 of them. All 4 of them. The ones she's made story times about, I can get along with them. They can get along with each other, but we all can't get along. We all got our own individual stories and trauma from Courtney. That don't make no sense. If you're saying it's funny, you would think pretty girls are trying to get along with each other. Okay, well then why can't she get along with nobody? Like, why can't you get along with nobody? The story about the package wasn't adding up. Well, I just posted the receipts, babe. I just posted the police report. Do you want the booking information? All you got to do is go look up her police report and do an open records request. All you got to do is email them for the file. There is a police report and there is it's supporting documents. There's footage attached. You can do an open records request. Like, it is what it is. This tea is cold. It's cold tea that you go around robbing people. You stole 6 watches from a soccer player in Spain. You stole a watch from my NBA homeboy and then tried to tell a story on here that I'm the one who did it. You lied about being an addict because you've been addicted to perks for a long, long time. You didn't win the lottery. You're not in law school. You also stole your neighbor's package out your leasing office. You stole an $18 necklace from someone. You're a kleptomaniac. Like, what are we talking about? No, babe, I still have my bags. And my car got wrecked. What are we talking about? My car was wrecked way long time ago and came back with a Maserati truck right after the Range Rover. So she loves to be like, oh, he took everything, and then he gave it back. And she knows he gave it back. Oh, he definitely took it. Nobody lied about that. Definitely, he snatched all that shit and then gave it back. And as soon as I started being, and when me and Courtney were friends, and I told her like, oh, you know, I'm starting to fuck with him again, he gave my stuff back. She was like, I wouldn't be talking to him unless he gave absolutely everything back. Like, she was just a hater. She was just mad because she sucked his dick for $600. Like, you sucked his dick for $600. Like, and you're mad that I got $500,000 out of it. Like, what are we talking about? You said this. I know she was talking about me banned for being a car for car because I've been having my way, baby. You clearly look at my Instagram. I've been driving foreign cars since I was 19. And I got the screenshots of her selling or sucking dick for $600. She did not win the lottery. She got a $10,000 scratch off, y'all. She got a $10,000 scratch off. She paid for her surgeries by some married white man. Some married white man paid for her. I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm black and white. Just mentioned thanks, Alexi. At least you honest to say anything. Oh, girl, I'm honest about everything. She was on here earlier like, she had BB. Okay, girl, ain't we grown? The fuck? Ain't we grown as hell? The fuck? But guess what? I got my metronidazole and I got some boric acid right in there if I need it. Like, she was trying to expose tea, but you can't expose tea on a bitch who's gonna tell you herself. Shorty, she was like, oh, he sent you back to your mom's. Where else was I gonna go? We broke up. I moved out of his house. No niggas ever moved you in. No niggas ever moved you into a $6 million mansion with Maybachs and drivers and chefs and Rolls Royces because you in hotel rooms and then kick you out. Like, you never got that treatment. So yeah, if I'm living with a man for a couple years and we're not together anymore, where do you think I'm just gonna magically pop up somewhere? He paid for a hotel for over a month. I went to my mom's who lives an hour away, and then I came right back to my penthouse, right back in the penthouse. What are we talking about? Like, she's trying to clock tea as if like, girl, I have a loving mother who lives an hour away whose rent I pay, and she has two bedrooms. Was on a couch. I have a whole bed. Like, what are we, like, I'm just confused as to like, it's diabolical. Like, all the tea she tried to clock is like, okay, you said I had a rug addiction. I've been very transparent about that. I posted about it. I've helped other people get clean. I even tried to help her get clean. I tried to help her get on subs. So it's like, you can't clock tea on somebody who's very transparent and open, and that's what she hates because she tries to put that persona on here like she's such a transparent, open person, but you're not. You're a liar. Trying to put me out to be a rug addicted person when that's really you. I helped you get off and you relapse. I helped you get off of them and you got back on them. It's just is what it is. It's okay. Like, it's fine. People relapse all the time, but don't take it out on me and make up this elaborate lie that you were roofied. Like, come on now. Like, you were roofied. Like, be for real. Like, why are you still taking stuff you've been sober for years? It's called maintenance. I don't take them every day, but if I need to, I have one. Yeah, she was talking and everything she talked, I already clocked. Like, She told her story talking about she's been sober for 2 years. I already know. She steals everything. She stole the story that she was in law school from me because I'm actually the one in law school. Like, how you gonna lie that you... How you gonna lie when you... She can't call me a liar. What is she gonna say I lied about? There's nothing she can say I lied about. She can't say I lied about nothing. What is she gonna say I lied about? What? Everything I said was true and can be corroborated. Who's the girl that exposed her a month ago? Her best friend. She was on my live earlier. Her and her other best friend were on my live earlier. Let's go to Georgia State. Steph, she even talks like you. Tosh, everybody said that, girl. Everybody said that. Oh, I need to make Tosh my girl. Everybody said that. But if you know the friends that know her were just saying, like, she stole it. Like, it's so weird how she tries to have your whole mannerisms and everything. The girl was following me for years, trying to be my friend for years, and then became my friend and just an elaborate weirdo. We got Emily Laura. Emily was up here earlier. Talking about his BV child. I say, girl. Then she tried to lie and say, like, oh, she has STDs. Girl, what? Like, why are you just... She just making up shit out of her mouth at this point. Why are you making up lies that you know I can prove that aren't true? I want her to prove anything I said is not true. She can't prove nothing I said is not true. Nothing. Nothing. She can't prove it. Bring them back up here. I know one of them is in the... Y'all want to do it? I know they're in the comments. So if they want to do it, we can do it. Klepto Courtney. That's definitely her. About the GM. I'm pretty sure. What's his name? Helped. You said he left me in Turks. He did, and he would never take you to Turks. So, or her, by the way. So, I mean, we're leaving the next morning. It wasn't like he just, woo, like, yeah. And I still got a first class flight home, you guys. We got in an argument. What do people do when they're dating and an argument ensues? They leave each other's side. She's telling your business of who you and Bethany slept with. Okay, and all mine are hot TikTok up here. So what are we gonna talk about? Like, let's be for real. When she names, who did she name earlier? I'm not even gonna say it, but we already know who she named earlier. That's an icon. And then what? And the other man that I dated that had wifed me up, you talking about the first round NFL player that I dated in 2018 when I was a little football wife him, and then you talking about Drum, and then Drake. Like, what are you gonna say? Like, what are you gonna say? I don't know. It's just like she's trying to, like, she done exposed all that earlier. Okay, cool. It doesn't make me look bad. If anything, it's like, at least all these men publicly took me places, publicly claimed me, posted me, wifed me. The only men you can bring up are men that you got pictures of you in a hotel room with after you got some money and did. That's it. That's all you could do. No man ain't never publicly claimed you, taking you nowhere, loved on you, cared about you, throwing you a birthday party. Like, you're a cute girl. You get your money, but don't try to make it what it's not. Oh, yeah, she definitely knew he was married. Girl. Feels men do the same for you? Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. You did clearly didn't go to my Instagram, so I'm not even going to do that with you. I don't even got to do that. You go to my Instagram, you'll know.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never heard of Stephanie before she even had a rebuttal to Gorgeous Doll's The Watch Burglar story time. And heck, truthfully, I ain't never heard of Gorgeous Doll until she did my lore about Future. I'm just being honest, I didn't know who neither of these young ladies were. And I mean, both are beautiful, both are fine, both clearly have a story to tell that doesn't match the others. But I didn't know who either of these young ladies were, did y'all?
Having a man told you your worth? No, I'm saying if you're gonna bring up who I slept with, it's like the men that I publicly dated have publicly claimed me, majority of them. So it's not, you bringing up the men I dealt with. I always dated very top tier men. I wasn't dating bottom of the barrel men. So it's like, okay, like if you're trying to bring up who I slept with, to me it's like, okay, but make sure you list that they didn't just in hotel rooms like they did for you. Just make sure you mention that part. They actually took me places outside. You know, there's pictures of us, paparazzi pictures, out at the club, having fun, vacations, jets, planes. You don't get the type of treatment, and it's okay. All her story times in her in a hotel room with a man. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But you know, no, she didn't have my ex's kid. It's a whole nother man. Ain't that insane? She was beefing with me the whole pregnancy too. I was like, girl, you know, I've never been married. You're right, I'm not married. It's okay. Marriage isn't the ultimate. Some of us, marriage is not like our ultimate goal. Some of us know that we're going to be married. I'm a high value woman. I've been put up twice by 2 high value men in the 1%. Men that are first round draft picks with 72 million, have any girl they want. The other one's a famous producer, have every girl he wants. And both of them decided that I had some type of value. So I'm sure I would be married. It's okay. I'm not on my knees begging for marriage. I'm sure that will happen for me. God has blessed me with everything else in life that I could ever want. And I don't know why he wouldn't do the same. So it's okay, baby. Marriage is not the ultimate, like, oh my God, he married me. A ring. I'm a Capricorn, baby. We be focused on some money. Okay. Marriage will come, baby. Like 2 men and already moved me in and put me up. Another one will do the same. I'll be okay. And got kicked out, baby. I left. So you clearly got that story wrong. I left. And then boasting about, nobody's boasting. I'm saying if you're gonna bring up the men I slept with, it's already public knowledge because those men loved and cared about me. Now if I brought up all the men you were for nothing, I mean, it's not a flex for her to bring up who I slept with because the men that I slept with were loving to me, caring to me, and I dated them. It's not a flex for her because she was getting, so it's like to say we're the same is a little different because the same man that spent $500,000 on me, she sucked it for $600. So what are we talking about here? Why are you beefing because she made a fake story time accusing me of stealing a watch that she stole and went and sold for $2K? And then in the story, then she comes on here and makes a story time about it. And then said that she told the guy whose watch, she said she told him it was me. I had no idea she ever told me it was me. I thought she was just denying it and she was blaming it on these other girls that were there. But in her story time, she said she told the guy it was me. Are we cool? No. Stop bringing up her kid. Who brought up her kid? Oh, they're saying, wait, she lost custody. I wouldn't say she lost custody, but I mean, he's always been majority of the time with his dad or with other people. But I've always said, I know she loves, I strongly believe she loves her son. She said her mom borrowed that package she went to jail for. And I knew she would say that because her friend that she was on FaceTime with, when she said it, when she was about to steal it, her friend, she was like, I don't think that's a good idea. Her friend that was on here earlier was like, I don't think that's a good idea. And Courtney was like, well, she has the same first name as my mom, so if I get caught, I'm just going to tell them that. Well, babe, the footage at your leasing office that's attached to that police report shows you shuffling around in multiple packages. And because your friend that was on FaceTime with you when you stole it already corroborated that you intentionally stole the package, you just didn't think you were going to go to jail for it. Same way you stole an $18 necklace at a Cumberland Mall. Same way you stole 6 watches from a soccer player in Spain. Same way you stole my NBA homeboy's watch. I mean, you're just a thief. You're a kleptomaniac, and it's okay. Like, you're a kleptomaniac. And those are just the 4 stories we know about y'all. Like, those are just the ones that doesn't account for the stories that she may not have told some of her friends. The apartments that are up. Okay. Of course. Oh, yeah, then she did a $20,000 insurance scam when that happened. Just so y'all know. She did a $20,000 insurance scam. I mean, there's so much more. This is just like the tip of the iceberg. You keep saying the same story. Babe, I just posted the arrest record. She's the one. Y'all don't ever question her stories. In her story time, she said she has a video of me nodding off and the watch in my bag. Show it. Show it. Show it. She also said that she didn't know what were, and then she had a Google. I caught so much tea on all of her lies, and y'all don't question her. But y'all, the girl lied about her education. She ain't never been to school a day in her life. Never been. She ain't never been no damn paralegal. She ain't never been to college. Like, what? No, I'm not the one who wrecked the car. She was never on the way to go dance for him. She was lying about that too, saying she was on the way to go dance for him. Like, no, you was not, because I was with him. You're delusional. She posts receipts with her story times. Where's the receipts? Where has she ever posted a receipt? Yeah, maybe I don't watch it up. I don't see receipts ever. She be saying this, that. Like, the only receipt she has is what, a video of her in the future section. You said you dated this man for 5 years and you got one video of you in his section at the club with a whole bunch of hoes. Like, I don't know. Y'all just be believing all this stuff, and it's like even the T Grizzly story. Like, no receipt, no receipt. Y'all just be believing everything. DeVito, y'all don't just be believing it. It's insanity to me. Like, what? She's not 27. She's 29. She was working at a law firm as a receptionist, where she was fucking the attorney that worked there. What are you talking about? Stalking her? I don't have. Girl, you stalked me for years. You were writing me on Instagram as a fan, trying to be my friend for years. Her ex-bestie from Tennessee posted throwback to delusional. You saw the receipts where? It was already admitted that she was. I would never tell nobody that a man left me in a hotel room. That's embarrassing. But with the way she said it happened at Cheetah when she saw him, that was cap. That was a lie too. Where are the receipts? Okay, so tell her to post a receipt about her education. How about that? Her education. Tell her to show where she was ever in school, ever been in school a day in her life, ever. Ever. Tell her to show where she's ever been in school a day in her life. She's got receipts, so then tell her to show you a video of the watch in my bag. Tell her to do that too. Since she said that in the video. She also told y'all that she didn't know what rugs were, but she had a whole rug addiction. But literally in the video said you gotta stay away from people who do rugs. But you were a whole addict. And then you lied and said, oh, it was from surgery. But then I had over 6 months back and forth receipts of you asking for different things. Like, you were in Vegas. I've never been to Vegas with her, so wrong girl. Where's more than one receipt? What receipt do y'all want? Like, what receipt do y'all want? Like, I'm not the friend that's running around taking videos of my friends when I see it watching it. Like, if I saw like watching the bag, like, we were friends. What receipt do you want? I just showed you that do you think I have a video of her stealing 6 watches from the guy in Spain? It was a whole elaborate plan, babe. They were supposed to be there for 7 days. They left in 4. She left his house at 3 in the morning. And then there was another girl that stayed back to make sure the plan went in place. The other girl stayed back to make sure the guy didn't wake up. But he wakes up. They get up. They're running him and like 8 people deep are about to run to the airport. But then the girl that stayed back helped them and told them like that they went to a different airport. They were like Maribea and another place. So the girl tells the guy like, hey, it's in a different airport. So they run to all the way the wrong airport, which gave the other girls time to leave. But then she never paid the girl. She was supposed to pay the girl. She never paid the girl. She never paid her friend that went with her. She was supposed to pay her friend. She never did that. Well, the watches were all fake, so I guess they were moissanite. But I guess one was real. Sky Dweller was real, but everything else was moissanite supposedly. And then you're talking about the watch from there's a video of her stealing the watch out of the man's closet. Like, what's delusional about you? Like, nurse friend her name is not Sky.
I'm all for little Miss Stephanie saying her truth, but honey, it's almost repetitive that I'm just trying to keep up, sugar. I hope you are over there keeping up with me.
There's a video of her that's not. I'm talking about a whole different time in Spain. That's a different time. Because what happened was she went out to Spain. The guy flew her in seat 34B when she tried to act like, I'm first class seat. Guy flew you in the middle seat, last back of the plane, and he only gave her like a few grand. She was unhappy, so she started plotting on how she could get more money and robbed him. But yeah, when she stole the watch from my friend, I never knew what happened, and I defended her and everything. Like when they found out and they called me and told me, I was like, no. And then when I called her, she immediately was like, no, there was 5 other girls there. Keep in mind, in her story time, she doesn't tell y'all a lot of what happened. And I got receipts for this too. Like, ask her why she didn't mention this part. So there was like 5 other girls there. Oh, she also said the guy called while we were halfway in the car, and I told the driver to keep going. That never happened. The guy texted me at 1 a.m. the next day, and I have those texts for receipts. So ask her why she said the guy called halfway through the car ride when he actually didn't call till 1 a.m. the next day when he discovered it, because he was the other guy was traveling, he was leaving. The guy whose watch it was. Anyway, so that was a huge lie. Then ask her why she didn't tell y'all. So when I call her and tell her, she's like, she immediately goes like, oh well, she said something like, oh, there was hella girls, there was 5 other girls, so she was like, there was hella girls that could have done it, there was hella girls walking back and forth, and I said, well, you're the only one in the room. She was like, no, I wasn't. So then I call him, I'm on a date, so I'm like back and forth calling them. I can't just call them like I'm sitting at home with y'all. I'm on a date, so I'm trying to make it quick and discreet and so I'm like, okay, I call him back, and he's like, Stephanie, we know she took it, there's footage. So when I tell her there's footage, she immediately switches from it's not me to, well, my that's when she said her watch was missing too. She now, like, from between the time where I called her and told her the news, like it was stolen, before I called him back, the guy back, I went back to dinner. I was gonna call him when I got home. She ends up telling me like, oh my gosh, now my AP is missing, my watch is missing. She makes up this elaborate lie that her watch is missing. So anyways, when I call my homeboy back, I'm like, yo, she said she didn't do it, and she even said that her watch is missing now. Like, he's like, Stephanie, we know for a fact no other girl was in the room. Like, it's her that we have the footage. So when I call her back and I tell her that there's footage, that's what she was like, oh, well, she immediately turns not a victim. She's a victim of, she's gonna sue them for recording her. Oh, well, then I'm gonna sue them for recording me. They're not allowed to record me. Da-da-da. So then I'm like, well, in North Carolina, they can have cameras in non-intimate areas. It was in your closet. It was in his closet, which is a non-intimate area, and he's allowed to do that. He does not disclose that to you. So then when she realizes that, she doesn't know the law better than me. She's sitting there like, oh. So then she immediately hangs up, and then she starts plotting. Oh, well, if he wants to take this to hell, I'll take it even further. I'll tell his wife, da-da-da. It's going to cost him a lot more than a watch after I'm done, da-da-da. So he just dropped it. He was like, fuck it, I just got. But I never knew, because in the story time, she says that she ran into the guy a week later at Magic City, and she tells him that I did it. I never knew she did that. I never knew. I just thought she stole a watch on my face card, which I wasn't really like, I was mad about it because it fucked up my business, it fucked up my friendship, fucked up my relationship, fucked up my face card. But I was just like, I've known Courtney for so long, and it's always something negative, so I should have just stayed away. Like, I should have known, and that's on me. But so I was just gonna charge it to the game. But when I watched that story time, and I'm like, bitch, you told this nigga I did it? Because he told her there wasn't no footage. Because I guess when they, she ran into him a week later, she was like, well, she said there's footage, show me the footage. And he was like, no, there's not none. Because she kept threatening, oh, you recorded me, oh my God, da-da-da, I'm gonna. So they were like, he was like, basically just ready to drop it. It was the homeboy, not the guy who's actually watching. She told it was like the guy that put the play together. And she was like, they were just ready to drop it. And so she, he's worth like 300 M's, he could buy a new one, But I never knew she tried to like split the story that I did it, That's what I didn't know. So when that happened, I'm like, yo, you went and told this man that I stole a watch. You know I did. You know you took it. And then your friend that took you to sell it told me you only got 2K from it. You were so mad you only got 2K. She trying to say you stealing rugs. Babe, I could take a rug test today. Of course, she always try to lie. Like, why she just be lying on folks? Girl, she said I had herpes earlier. Like, I could pull up my chart right now. Why would you tell them people something that I could easily tell y'all I don't have? Like, I could prove that that's not true. I could take a rug test tomorrow. Why would you lie to these folks about? You don't even gotta lie. It's tea. Like Letitia was saying, oh yeah, she did this. She had to go back to her mom's and she had BB. Oh yes, true. Like it's just like she knows that I'm so honest about shit. So it's like she thought it was gonna be tea, that I'm this rug addicted thief. But like that part is not true. So it's like she could have kept the rug addicted. She could have definitely been like, I had this friend who was on da da da. She could have done that. She could have told multiple stories about how we got in arguments, da da da, which still would have made her look like an idiot because you were taking them just as much as me. But hey, I mean, if she wanted a story time, I don't know why she did this to herself. But again, like, she don't got to make up lies. It's enough tea to go around. Like, the lies is killing me. Sue her for defamation. Oh, no, I told them to screen record that, but they said that she didn't say my name. She didn't say my name. We was not at Steph Curry's house. It was absolutely not at Steph Curry's house. Oh, she owned up to her own addiction. She didn't. Earlier today, she told people that it was from a surgery. But then when people was like, well, there's text messages from 2022, 2023, like a lot of them, then she finally told the truth. But keep in mind, I saw that video of her, the one where she was on live, zoned out. That was her on. I know her. I was around her for 6 years. I watched her take them for a couple. That was her on. That was not no. Like, and that's how like delusional she is. When stuff happens, instead of her taking accountability, she has to blame someone else. Like, she always has to like divert the issue to someone else. And it's like, now you're putting this guy who was with you, now you're making the world think that he roofied a drink that he may not have actually done. And we know you. Y'all say she posts receipts. Why was she not exposed the guy who supposedly roofied her? Like, every time she gets backlash on the internet, she makes up this elaborate lie, and it always includes throwing somebody else under the bus. Even with the DeVito situation, and her best friend that she threw under the bus was just on here, and I'm friends with her. And when she asked her friend to expose the DeVito situation, and it got exposed, and everybody was like, that's a married man, like that doesn't look good, like it backfired. Instead of her being like ignoring it, which is what I would have done, because it was, she was drunk when she wanted her friend to post it. She wasn't thinking. But instead of ignoring it or whatever the case is, you sat there and threw your friend under the bus and said, my friend exposed an intimate time in my life. Like, what are we talking about? My friend exposed an intimate time in my life. Like, and then, hey, Brina, this is her best friend. Like, the biggest thing I want to say is, like I said, it's always, like, y'all talking about, she got on the internet and cried real tears that Lotto beat her baby out of her, and that never happened. Like, what? You said that man you said that girl beat your baby out of you and you were never pregnant. Y'all never asked for no receipts on. You know how big of an elaborate lie that is? And she cried real tears. The same way she cried real tears when she said her best friend of years exposed an intimate moment that she asked her best friend to expose. Like, what? You let her beat you up. You didn't hear her back not once. Well, girl, I had already fought 3 girls. It wasn't just her. I had fought Bad Baby. I had fought Jerica. And there was another girl. Like, when I was fighting Bad Baby, Jerica and the other girl came out the door. And they bum rushed me. It was actually 3 girls that came and bum rushed me. But one of them was trying to stop it. One of them was, like, really sweet. And was, like, trying to stop the fight. But the whole time I'm fighting 3 bitches, why Courtney didn't do a motherfucking thing? The whole time I'm fighting 3 bitches. Courtney was, you said, where are my friends? Courtney was my friend, girl. It was Courtney that started the whole fight. And while I'm over there fighting 3 bitches for her, Courtney is standing there being held back by her nigga. Keep in mind, that's why I even posted the messages to begin with. It has nothing to do with Bad Baby and Jerica. They done exactly what I would have done for my friend. They didn't do anything wrong.
Hold on. Let me go over there and see what they're talking. Hold on.
Okay. Who helped you fight? Girl, Courtney was the only girl I went with. Nobody helped me fight. That's my entire point of me even telling y'all. Courtney was the only girl that was with me. We pulled up. It was her nigga. We pulled up on her nigga at the crib. Me and her get to arguing with her, Bad Baby's nigga. Like, because Bad Baby's nigga and her nigga were friends. Thank you. And so we get to arguing with them. And then, like, Courtney's, like, popping her shit at him. I'm popping my shit at him. And then so Bad Baby walks up, of course, defending her man. I forget exactly how that happened, but she walks up, she defending her man. Me and her get to tussling. And then me and her tussling, of course, her 3 friends come out the door like, hey, and they're, like, bum rushing me outside. Keep in mind, there's way longer footage. She didn't want to post that footage, but there's footage at the door camera. The Ring door camera has footage of the entire situation. But it wouldn't look good if she posted that part. She only posted a little 15-second clip of me fighting the girl by myself. But I had already fought 3 girls. Like, that was the 3rd girl I had fought. So, and Courtney is there the entire time and did nothing. Nothing. Not one thing. Now, I will say she was screaming a lot. She was like, let me go, let me go, let me go. You let them fight my friend. You're letting them fight my friend. So she was acting like she was going to do something, but it was like, I don't know, bro. Like, when I look at it, I'm like, yo, Courtney, it wasn't even my beef. Did y'all ride back together? Yes, and the whole ride. Her driver actually has footage because the way he was parked outside the gate, but the way the gate sits, it sits at a hill. So it was a black truck. And a lot of black trucks have the footage from before and after, so outside around. So in the windshield, the little rear view, there's a footage thing. And the way the car sat at the hill, he could see the entire thing that happened. Even he was like, yeah, you held your own because you had to fight 3 girls. Like, what the hell? And I will say, like, Courtney didn't just stand there, but her nigga was holding her. But it was like, yo, I fought for damn near 5 minutes. And in that 5 minutes, you didn't get one hit in. You didn't break it up. You didn't tell your nigga to go break it up. You just, like, I don't know. It was like, when I look back on it, I don't really give a fuck. We win some, we lose some. And I beat bitches up all the day. Everybody in Atlanta that work in the clubs, all drag hoes. So I really don't give a fuck. But I fought 3 different girls that day. Like, that's the part they're not going to tell you. Like, I fought 3 bitches by myself.
Fighting 3 people at one time just sounds exhausting, baby. Just like the story. It sounds quite exhausting, but I'm glad she's okay. I'm glad all parties are okay, seriously, and that they're still here with us because there's no need to fight. We do not condone baddie violence. Save all the baddies.
That was the end of the fight. I'm tired as hell. I fought 3 bitches. Is she a millionaire? No. Where's this video of them fighting? NBA player was not BJ Washington. Absolutely not. She sent a text message from Chanel, but no pics in Chanel. Show us a receipt. Just a receipt from Chanel. Fuck the receipts. I got all my receipts. Baby, we don't spend 5, 8, 10, 12K on bag without a receipt. That's an investment piece. And if you're not the business-minded woman you say you are, and you're not the investment woman you say you are. Ain't no way I'm walking in Chanel and I'm walking out without a receipt. I got a receipt for every single one of my bags. Didn't you say they jumped you? I wouldn't say they jumped me. Like, at first, yes, but it was like, so me and my baby are fighting. Of course, her friends, it was like 3 of them. It was like 2 girls and then another girl. They, of course, like, they run up and they, like, pushing me out the door. They're swinging, getting me out the door. So then one lady was like, one of the 3 was like trying to stop it. The other 2 was just like sort of hitting on me, push it, because I'm sort of like in the doorway, pushing me like out the door, swinging on me, pushing me out the door. And then that it like stopped, and then me and the other girl was just fighting by herself. Stealing a Bath and Body Works box. Ask your friend, because she's a kleptomaniac. You want to ask the girl that was just in here, babe? You said you want me to explain why she would steal Bath and Body Works. Exactly, sis. The girl that was just in here was her best friend, was on FaceTime with her when she did it, and was with her a week later when she got arrested for it. Babe, she's a kleptomaniac. She stole an $18 necklace from Cumberland Mall. We went to Cumberland Mall to get these outfits for this gala event for the law firm, right? The same lawyers, they were having an event at their place called James Room. So this was when me and Drama had just broke up. I was actually still in the hotel. She picks me up. We go to Cumberland Mall to get some like little gown dresses. We went to Windsor. So then we stopped at this little, the little like costume jewelry you wear, like the little earrings and like a nice like piece, like a necklace and earrings with like a dress, like a gown, gala like dress. So we stop at this little store. We like go in there. Courtney picks up a couple things. She asked this lady, we're in there for maybe 2-3 minutes. She's like, do you have this in blue? The lady's like, no. She's like, okay. She puts it down and we leave. Girl, we get to the car. The bitch had another necklace in the bag. I'm like, you took this? She's like, yeah, I'm not paying $18 for this. And I was like, and she did it so smooth and quick. That was the first time I ever saw her steal. She did it so smooth and quick. I was like, oh shit. Like, so then when the watch situation happened, I was like, because that was the only time I heard her steal, I didn't really think anything of it. When that happened, I was like, And when they said that, when I saw the footage, I was like, damn, it's bad. But I just sort of let it go. I just sort of cut her off after that. Like, I don't really care to be your friend. And then when me and her other friend became friends, she was like, yeah, girl, she went to jail for stealing from a Bath and Body Works. She was like, she was on FaceTime with me. She was going into her little leasing office. She was going to the package room, and she was like, should I take this package? And then she was like, I don't think so. And she was like, I'm going to take it as the same name as my mom, so I'll just say it's my mom. And then, I told y'all that earlier already. And so then she took the package, and then she got... they arrested her later on. They had the whole footage of her shuffling through. And one thing she said in a story time the other day, oh my God, my best friend sent this to me. She said that she was talking about her packaging for her company. She was like, yeah, I love my marble packaging. She said something about sometimes I think about like switching it up. She said something about, she was like, because I don't know, if I saw this cute little packaging in a package, she's like, no, I'm just playing. The girl is a thief. Like, she's a kleptomaniac. It's not even a question. 500K. Why would she have 500K? I'm not the friend she paid for the tax class. She's talking about Brina. She ain't never paid for nothing for me, baby. If anything, I put her on the money before she ever put anything on me. Where's the proof? I posted her police report, or I posted her booking information. What would we be jealous of? She's not talking about me, sweetie. She's talking about her friend Brina. I'm about to let Brina up because I know, oh, Brina, you might want to come in here and defend yourself, girl. Because she's talking about she funds her life. Yeah, baby, she ain't never done a damn thing for me. She ain't never invested nothing in me. If anything, and why would I be jealous of a girl who was a fan of me for years? She was a fan of me for years. She not won the lottery. She got a $10,000 scratch off. Why would I be a fan? The girl in the video time, if you listen to the video where she's talking about me, she said Stacey was that girl. Like, Stacey knew all the niggas. Stacey was an it girl. How could I be a fan of a girl who was a fan of me first? She used to write me for years on Instagram trying to be my friend. Why would I be a fan of a girl that walks around with fake bags, fake shoes, fake everything? What is there to be jealous of? All right. I just see the video. What video? The gray burger she posted. Girl, the gray, the black, the dark green one is from a flea market in Dubai. The girl that was with her when she bought it has already spoke out about that. And when she told the Dubai story time, she was like, yeah, she told a story about like 3 girls that went to Dubai, and that one girl was getting jealous because the other 2 girls, her and the other girl, were like getting all the attention, and that these guys took them shopping and bought them Birkins and Cleaves. Well, she didn't even have to add that in, like, because you're lying. Y'all went to a flea market and bought it and then came back. But you told the story time that these guys took y'all shopping and this other girl was pressed, and so she left early and got mad because y'all got Birkins and Van Cleefs when the Birkin was from the flea market. Like, nobody said she wasn't getting. Is my red Birkin real? Yes, baby. I got the receipt for all 22,000. You said why for now? Is it clout, baby? She made a video calling me a drug addicted thief when she's the one who stole the watch and then tried to pin it on me. That's why now. I've sat back for years and let her lie to y'all and y'all little minions believe it. And I be laughing because I know God is going to do his thing. I don't care. I don't need to expose her. But you're not going to talk about me and be like, I'm this person who went and stole a watch out of somebody's hand when I did it and you did it. She wasn't getting money in the club. Yes, she was. She was making money in the club. But so was a lot of other. She's like, the way she tries to do her story sounds like she was just the baddest. There's a hell of a lot bad in the club getting money. Most of those girls just don't come on here exposing their business because it's not a good look. The Moneybag Yo story was what I told earlier. Like, there was another instance of Courtney going on the internet insinuating certain shit, and then it didn't work out in her favor. And instead of her just taking the accountability and dusting it off, she had to blame somebody. So I guess for like weeks she was trying to insinuate she was fucking with Moneybag. He made a song called Gorgeous. It was like brown hair, green eyes. She's gorgeous. Gorgeous goes making this before y'all probably really following her, but her old fans would know, I guess. But like, she makes a video, brown hair, green eyes. She's gorgeous. She makes a video. So somebody wrote to her and was like, is that song about you? Like, it's gorgeous about you. Like, maybe I guess about you. And so she like pins a comment and makes a video to the song trying to insinuate it was. Anyway, so I guess there had been some blogs posting that. I didn't know anything about this. So she calls me one day. He's like, hey, do you want to go to the Moneybag Yo concert? I'm like, yeah, let's go. We end up going. Number one, we waited outside for over an hour. When we finally get inside, it's not even his people that brought us. It was like some friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. Then he didn't have nowhere for us to go. We were standing backstage looking crazy. We didn't have nowhere to go for damn near 30, 45 minutes. We're walking around. We can't even go to watch the concert because we don't have passes to move around. He just snuck us in through backstage with a group of like 30 people. So then we go upstairs to the suites. He's knocking on different suites trying to figure out who we can go in with. We finally go to the suite with this guy that I know. And I'm like, oh, I know him. He owns the clubs. Like, he owns big money. So I'm like, oh, we'll sit with him. He had Class Stephaniesaidsoo, 42, all that. And everybody that gets suites knows, like, you can't just order whatever liquor you want. Sometimes it'd be like little cheap liquor at them stadiums. So we're drinking whatever. We end up going to Onyx that night. She got mad at me about that too. She got there like 5 minutes before me. She was like, can you send him out to come grab me? I said, I'm not sending the owner to come grab you from the door. I'm about to be there in 5 minutes. Like, just wait on me because number one, it's a celebrity night. It's the after party of the concert. The lines are crowded. I'm not gonna have the owner of the club walking from his section to the door to come grab y'all, come bring y'all to the section, get y'all situated, come back to get me. Like, no, just wait on me. I'm 5 minutes. She's like, oh, you just don't want to send me his number. You just don't want to, because she wanted his number. And I'm like, girl, it has nothing to do with his number. I'm gonna be there in 5 minutes. What are we talking about? Like, girl, send you his number. I don't care. I'll send you his number. Like, what are we talking about? Like, huh? So then, we get in the club. She ends up leaving the section, trying to go to Moneybag section. They tell her no. And then, anyways, long story short, that next morning I wake up to 6 messages being cussed out. I'm like, what am I being cussed out for? So I had made a video of us while we were backstage, like a video of her and me and like all of us, like, oh, my friends look cute, we look cute, da, da, da. So when I made the video, she reposted on her story. So I guess the blog had picked it up and was like, oh, Moneybag had Ari and Gorgeous at his concert last night. Keep in mind, that was not what happened. He did not do that by any means. But I guess that's what the blog had sort of posted because Courtney had been insinuating she was fucking with him. And then in the comments, people was eating her up. Like, well, we see who's sitting pretty. We see who left with him. We see who da-da-da-da. We see whose view is better. Like, little stuff like that. And she got mad at the backlash. It was like, why would you, you're a messy girl. Da-da-da. I'm like, messy. She's like, why would you post that? I'm like, you reposted it on your story. Like, how did I know you should have known I wouldn't want that posted? I was drunk. How would I know you didn't want that posted? I had no idea she had been insinuating that there was a situation between her. I had no idea. I'm just thinking me and my homegirl at concert, I'm taking a cute video of her. And I posted on my story. I didn't think anything of it. But again, when it didn't go in her favor and the internet came at her, she lost her mind and tried to blame somebody else. You said, please stop. Baby, you can just please leave if you don't like it. Rugs make smoke paranoid. Exactly. You can't find the case I posted. Baby, all you gotta do is go to Georgia Department. It's in Georgia. So you can go to Georgia Department of Corrections. You can do an open record. You can email them an open records request and they will email you the file within 24 hours. She gave me an ATL. I mean, she said you can't afford perfume. Oh, I love when a bitch. I love clock and see. Here's just one that's sitting just in my room. I mean, in my living room because I like to keep them all around. I can't afford perfume, but all my bags, I got 100K in bags and they're all real. But here's my little This is just my perfume counter in my bathroom. This is not even the full one. Two of them Chanel over there, Chanel number 9. We got some Baccarat, we got some Creed, we got some Hermes, Tom Ford, Louis Valentino, another Tom Ford, Opium, Versace, another Valentino. I mean, I really don't want to do that because oh, and this is another one too. You notice this one I got the top on. I don't know where the hell I lost it when I travel. And that's just in there. That's not even I have another whole perfume in my closet that's backups. So I'm confused. That's 10,000 in perfume. But okay. You know, I'm not even, maybe 8. I'm sorry. I mean, because y'all earlier I said a Poochie bathing suit was $300. It was like, you said yours was 4 and hers was 3. I'm like, girl, it was $100 shit. I don't know. I'm not 27. I'm 29. I don't get on here, so I just don't update mine. I don't be updating mine. TikTok. You should be happy yourself when people get off on. Oh yeah, I know. I felt like opening up and telling people. Like I knew that when I got addicted, that it was very unintentional. I had no idea. I just liked how they made me feel, and I was taking them. I had no idea my body would grow to need them. And so when I went through my withdrawal, and I was like, oh, my body's addicted. Like this is bad. I was like, a lot of people are going to start the same way and don't know. You know, I was prescribed them first during plastic surgery, and they felt good. So it's like everybody else that if you don't know, you don't know. And then if you have access to them, you know, it was nothing for me to get them on the streets. Like, oh, that made me feel good. My homeboy, let me grab some from him. And then it caused, you know, a year's battle with addiction. And I was like, well, if I don't tell girls, they're not going to know. Like, and people don't even know that there's resources to get off. I didn't even know that you could, like, get on Suboxone and not go through withdrawals. And then, you know, like, I had to go to rehab to find that out. So I was like, I'm going to tell girls, like, I'm not embarrassed. It's a testimony. And I'm so sober. Like, there's nothing that would ever make me want to go back. I mean, I feel like once you're an addict, you're always an addict. So, you know, I know that I can't dibble and dabble. And I think that's another thing. Like, when I saw Courtney, how she was high on the other day when she tried to say that it was Molly being spiked. Molly don't make you look like that, baby. But when she tried to say that, I felt for her.
The way that she speaks about overcoming addiction is so admirable. Like, regardless of if she's a 3 or 4 and what she chooses to do at any point in her lifestyle, honestly. Just the fact that she's overcome addiction, she has found success in that, and she shares that with other young ladies is very admirable. Cheers to you for choosing you, Miss Stephanie.
By the way, the one she said she paid for her whole tax business and funded her whole life. This is her right here's where it come up. But I felt for her, and so I pretty much like. I forgot where I was at. But yeah, long story short, I just know I want to tell other girls. I knew that. Brina said she went offline, baby. I just knew that. Yeah, like if you lack of education is everything. If we don't know, we don't know. So if I can't tell them, if nobody tells you, you don't know. And if you don't know that there's resources to get off and not go through withdrawals, and hey, you could take Suboxone and taper off and make yourself feel better. That was, you know, that. I was like, shit, I'm gonna tell the whole world. And once you overcome the testimony, it's like you overcome it. You know, like it's not hard to talk about because you already beat it. When you haven't, when you're still going. When I was going through addiction, I was not open about it or honest about it. You know, but once I overcome it, and I knew like I'll never go back. But when I saw her high the other day, I knew like she's, you know, and I almost had sympathy for her. Like she's clearly high off. This is not Molly. This is not drugs. It's. And so when I saw that, I was just like, all I can do is sort of like pray for her. And then when she dragged me into it, I'm like, oh. Goodbye. Like all the sympathy I had is gone. Oh, I'm sorry, Brina. I'll let you know. How are we sure she wasn't? Because I've seen Courtney on for years. I know what Courtney looks like on, and I know what Courtney would look like on. And those are totally different. Why she faking pregnancy stuff? Ask Brina that. But Brina, they asked earlier. They said she was on her live saying she funds her whole lifestyle.
Yes, but what did I tell you? I said on your live earlier that her story is going to be, I made Brina, and I knew that she was going to do that because I wasn't already made before I became, you know, before my business, but. I wanted to set the record straight about that because we're not going to do that. I paid for the $500 tax class. Again, Courtney, as my best friend, bought me a Lenovo. When I go home, I'm going to literally post a picture of the Lenovo. She bought me a Lenovo. It was like $100 laptop, and she gave me some supplies. And then she did post me, but Courtney at the time, I think, was working this was like right before Follies closed. Like she was like, you know what I'm saying? She hadn't been like a Laura's mascot yet. So it wasn't like it was anything special. There were probably 5 clients that I got from Courtney. Again, I'm going to tell y'all who helped me make my first $100,000, my first 6 figures, and continues. Honestly, like there's probably like 3 or 4 people and Courtney's family included, that still come to me to get their taxes prepared. It wasn't her. It was 32 boobs. Y'all can go on Instagram. Y'all can go on my Instagram and see her post right there. Like 32 boobs is who blew my business up. She posted me with a scroll of money and it said taxes by Bree, and she shot me out. And the entire Atlanta, East Side Atlanta, literally was coming. It got so bad. I had to hire. I hired that year. I hired 5 assistants in the Philippines to help me manage how many people were coming through. So I give all my credit to 32 people. Like, did my best friend post me? She was my best friend at the time. Did she post me and say, hey, you guys go get your taxes done? Yeah. But who was believing and who was coming to somebody that was actively, like, she was also known for robbing people and, like, you know, she was a stripper. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who was really listening to her?
No. Like, I'm sorry, and I love my dancer girls, and there's a lot of girls in the industry, in the nightlife industry, that are honest and transparent. And
yeah.
When you have people like Courtney who lies through, people aren't looking at Courtney to be like, I'm going to trust her for my tax advice. Like, I just know I'm not, because I always knew she was like, I don't know, it just, anyways. But I mean, listen, I think y'all are missing the point, because Brina spoke earlier. She's not saying Courtney was such a bad friend, which she was in the end. What she's saying is, like, when Courtney would do nice things, she would take it, she would make sure you knew that she did something nice for you. And like she said, oh, I funded her whole lifestyle. Girl, you bought her a $100 laptop, and you're on your live right now saying that you started her whole
and then
business, and you
literally
her first 100K because you bought her a laptop and got her vibe.
Oh, and because you shared me, but like, no, we're gonna give credit to who? Because honestly, I tell anybody, if you're in the city of Atlanta and you have a business that you really want some motion to get to, you really want people, like Bhabie's influence is insane.
Wait, I'm so sorry to cut you off. Somebody said, why didn't nobody else buy a $100 laptop though? Well, why didn't nobody else watch Courtney's kid all fucking day?
I was gonna say, you guys didn't listen. No, Lenovo is at least no. It's not.
She was watching her kid day in, day out. So Courtney could go make money to buy a $100 laptop.
No, literally, I think that's what bugs me. Like, Courtney will post it like that, but like, Courtney, when you literally had nobody to keep her, she didn't have anybody to keep friends. She literally had nobody to keep friends. I was keeping friends for days at a time.
What is she talking about? Ashley, who gave half their money to a man, babe?
Oh, that was she's talking about that video I had posted. It was like a troll video, and I was just talking shit. But it was a troll video. Nobody, yeah, we're not.
Girl, these bitches don't believe in anything.
And I'm not. Let me make it very clear. When she did it, I think I cried, y'all. But let me make very clear. Courtney and I were best friends. Okay, we were best friends. So there are things that Courtney wouldn't bring up to y'all. Like I said, because somebody on her live went and was like, "Oh, Brina said you had money all over the place." I said that, but then I also said she had money all over the place. I seen that, was agitated by it. For your birthday, what did I do? I went and I bought you a safe. I went and bought you a safe.
500K.
Huh?
She said you saw her count 500K.
I haven't. No, it was. I mean, I seen her. It was during the pandemic. The pandemic boys were out. Everybody knows. Anybody that is in nightlife, if you're in Houston, New York, Miami, Atlanta, Cali, pandemic was a time. I can't wait for that documentary to come out, because the pandemic boys sold out so much. It was money everywhere. So did I see the money? Yes. Like, I mean, I understand.
Courtney, it's excessive, babe. Be for real.
No, literally, like, no. I mean, I didn't see that, but I did see money coming in and out. And as my best friend, like, she had a lot of people around her. Did I ever take from Courtney? No. Did I ever steal anything from Courtney? No. Like I said in your first live, the ones I asked Courtney one time for $400. That was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like I never, like, me and her didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? We were mommy friends, and it was because I was the friend that wasn't in the house. Literally, I was the one to borrow, and I definitely paid her back. But I was the one that kept the babies,
Yeah, she owed you for all them damn babysitting shit. Like, what are we talking about? Prince lived closer to you than her. He
Literally.
lived closer to the school where you were at. He went to school near closer to your house than he did to hers. Like, what are we talking about? Like, just like she's enslaved her sister, moved her sister to Atlanta to watch her kid for her. Enslaved her sister to Atlanta so she would have childcare. Like, girl, bye. Oh my God, you know what? Her other friend was just telling me Chanel in the story time. She was just like, girl, we was going to, Courtney had invited her somewhere or something. And then they only wanted like a certain girl to go or something. And then she was like, well, can you at least watch Prince for me? How you gonna invite me somewhere, then dump me out the plate, and then expect me to watch your kid for free?
I'm not in the business of talking about anyone's parenting, but let me say this. Since she has such an opinion on Gorgeous Doll's parenting, I think that this is a message right here, y'all, in the mess. That be careful who you call a friend. Be careful who you let around your children. Be careful who has access to what they know or do, or what you do with your children. Just protect your kids at all costs.
I ain't never heard nobody say Courtney paid them to watch the kids. Like, regardless, like, it's just this. Oh, I guess Brina's gone, but it's just enslaved. There might be a reach. Well, what do you want me to say? Labored. Why did they fall out? Because Brina took sort of Bonita's side when she found out Courtney had already threw Bonita under the bus with the DeVito situation, and then Brina, Courtney was fucking her best friend's man. Her best friend, not Brina's man, but the other friend's man that they were all friends with. Courtney was fucking her and lying about it. The same friend that took the rap and took the fall when she threw her under the bus when the DeVito situation went left. Well, laptop was $100. Oh, Lenovo, babe. They're like $170, $176. They're not expensive. You lying? Okay. Well, she can come back up here and tell you, but the messages are there. She has the messages, so I would hope you know we're not lying. Matter of fact, that's how she was able to figure out what day she got locked up so that I could find the mugshot. Because the text messages were in Courtney's phone when she got locked up of her fucking her best friend's man. I had already went to bed, girl. So I figured I've been off, baby. I was off for 7 hours. 8 hours. It was a mugshot. I didn't because I know how Courtney is. She's gonna try to sue me for doxing. But I posted the report, or I posted the booking information where it says theft. Booked on July 12, 2023. And if you do an open records request, all you gotta do is email. I'm gonna attach the email. All you gotta do is email them. They're gonna send you the case file. It has the attachment with the video footage. It has the attachment with the police report, etc. What made you come out with all of this? She made a story time about me when she was the one. She made a story time calling me a watch burglar when she was the one who stole the watch and sold it for $2K. He's not married. So, I mean, the fact that you can't get along with anybody. How are all of your friends still friends? Bonita's still friends with Brina. Brina's still friends with Bethany. They're all still friends with Taylor. All the friend group that they all grew, like, that was cool with. They're all still friends. I'm friends with them. But we didn't all fell out with you individually too. The only correlation is like, I guess, Brina's and Bonita's and Gord, like that correlation of them falling out. But like Taylor, the nurse friend, she has a different falling out with Courtney. Bethany has Emily has a different falling out with Courtney. I have a different falling out with Courtney. None of ours are correlated. And it's like we all can get along with. None of us can get along with. Shoot, like, I don't know, anybody who leaves their house and says they can't leave their house without a problem, I don't even know what we're sitting here talking about.
This might sound cliche, but I really do believe that all things can be solved with communication.
You said if they have a video of her still on the watch, why would you care if she told the dude it was you? Babe, do you hear that? Because they have a video of her, I'm supposed to be okay with my friend framing me for something she stole. I knew that the video, I had already seen the video. And she never tried to blame me till they told her the video wasn't there. Because once she found out about the video, she started threatening to tell his wife. So then when she ran down his homeboy like a week later at the club, he was like, nah, there ain't no video. And she was like, oh, well, think about who would have to steal. Somebody who has 2 APs or somebody who don't have one. Da-da-da. Like, girl, I've been having my way since before you even came out the womb. Like, actually, we're the same age and I was doing better than you 10 years before you. Like, let's chat about it. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's not that I cared about her. I just couldn't believe that a friend would do that to me. It was one thing for her to lie and blame it on the other girls. And when I saw the footage and I knew it was her, I just sort of distanced myself. But to find out that you then tried to turn and spin the story that it was me, and not just to TikTok, but you tried to spin the story to my friend, my homeboy, that it was me as well, that's crazy. And y'all think I'm supposed to let that shit go? Y'all are delusional. Like, I've never heard of no shit like this. I was talking about this all day, baby. We been got off. We talked about law. We talked about personal injury. I was telling people, we was talking about business. We had talked about a lot of different things, baby. We talked about my whole personal injury business, consulting. She's 29, about to be 30 this year. She's born in 1995. She'll be 30 in October. Bethany already came in here. Like a fiend. Well, I'm the one that got hurt sober before she relapsed. So if I'm the biggest fiend, then how the hell I got you clean? Why would you be taking sobriety advice from a fiend? If I'm the fiend, why would you be taking sobriety advice from a fiend? No, I'm the one that was sober, and she was so jealous of that. She wanted to be sober so bad. She was spending so much money on perks. She didn't spend all her motherfucking money on perks. And now she relapsed. She's a sloppy mess. And she really won the lottery. She won a $10,000 scratch off. Why she stay lying about her age? I don't know. You can ask them, but I've seen her license. It's October 1995. She'll be 30 in a few months. Why did you confirm it was you? She changed her name. Because it was a lie. What are y'all saying confirm? I'm not confirming shit. It was a fucking lie. I'm denying the story. Like, that's what it is, man. I know y'all are saying, like, well, you didn't have to expose yourself. Well, I've watched her sit there and do this to everybody else. She gets on TikTok, or she gets on here and she lies about everybody. She says people beat the baby out of her, but she never was even pregnant. She lies and says this person did her wrong. That person, she lies and lies and lies and lies on everybody else. I watched her try to lie on a man saying he roofied her because you got sloppy and was messy and it was a sloppy hot mess on live. It backfired because your son was in the room. People was like, that's a mess. And so you try to make up this elaborate victim story that you were roofied. Like, when you got beat up because you was over there talking all that shit to the female rapper girl. I'm not gonna say names, but you got beat up. And then when she posted about it, you tried to take up this elaborate lie that your baby was beat out of you. You got on here and cried real tears lying about a baby being out of you. Like, what are we like, you're and y'all believed her. Bitch ain't show no ultrasound. You can make fake ultrasounds because Brittany used to help her with them when she was extorting men. I love you, girl, though. But we know the fake Brittany, I'm about to let you in. We know the fake ultrasounds. Now, that's easy. But if your baby was beat out of you, why are you wearing all white outfit to the airport the next day? The same night you said your baby was beat out of you, and oh my God, you was out drinking. You had 6 shots at Utopia.
Sorry, y'all. I was leaving my man, but
6 shots at Utopia that night. 6 shots. The night that you swore. And then when people called her out, like, oh, you're saying your baby was beat out of you the night you were drunk, but you were on live, you were drunk. She was like, I can have a glass of wine. Girl, you was sloppy drunk at Utopia. You got beat up, you cried about it, and you tried to, and then you was quiet about it because you were embarrassed. And then when she came out and said, when you got on the internet and started pandering, talking about pro-life, girl, she was hashtagging pro-life in all the comments. Oh, I don't want those pro-life. I tried to spare you because I didn't want the pro-life people on your ass. Girl, huh? What you got to do with pro-life and pro-choice? Girl, you, like, what are we? It's this delusional, elaborate lie. And the day after your baby was supposed to be out of you, you wore an all white fit to the hospital. All white pants, white jumpsuit, all white after your baby. You had a forced miscarriage. And anybody that's had a miscarriage on abortion knows you are going to bleed. Bleed. And everybody's body is different. So let me, but like, what are we talking about? Come on. Like, you don't got no hospital paperwork, no discharge paperwork. And then she showed her a video of her with full face of makeup on, and jewelry on in a clinic. If my baby was being beat out of me in an emergency room. Like, it's just lies on lies on lies on lies on lies on lies on lies.
Yeah. Let me know if my phone goes out because I'm driving. But yeah, I do want to address this, Stephanie, because she said a couple things. So now I have to speak up. And it's like, I don't even want to do this, you guys.
Meanwhile, she's planning a photo. Girl, a photo shoot don't mean shit. We can
do that. So first and foremost.
Wow, I'm sorry, real quick. Why is this affecting you so much?
What did she say?
This girl went with me on a play where I made sure she got paid and taken care of when she was. And you went on my face card and stole a watch from my homeboy, fucked up my face card, my relationships, my business situations. And then after doing that, you went and tried to make me the culprit and tell the internet that I did it and also tell him that I did it. Like, what? She talking about she planning a photo shoot. Bring out and let you have it. You talking about she planning a photo shoot. Tell her go plan a fucking vacation in a seat, not 34B. I had more passport stamps at 20 than she's had in her last 10 years. What are we talking about? Anyways, go ahead, Brina.
Okay, can y'all hear me though? Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's going in and out.
Okay, let me stop, hon.
You're just right. You're not on her level, baby. I'm above her level. That girl wanted to be my friend in the video. She said, Stephanie was the it girl. Stephanie knew all the niggas. I'm above her level. What are you talking about, dude? Baby, I'm in the penthouse. Minding my business. I'm cool. I'm still having my way. I'm still draped in Chanel every other month. Like, what are we talking about? Just going shopping tomorrow. Like, huh? What level is she on that I'm not? Are you delusional? Did you come? What? Y'all clearly don't understand what's going on here. Y'all might even go take a look at my Instagram and then divert back. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm broke in the penthouse and someone in the kitchen.
Okay, can you hear me?
Go ahead. Why am I speaking?
You can hear me
Go
up there
ahead.
now. Y'all,
Yeah,
can y'all hear me?
in and out. So it keeps going in and out. She said you broke you on Section 8. Baby, I know. I think she was talking about you. She said you was in Section 8. Somebody
Yeah,
said
she was
that
talking to me,
earlier.
but right. But that is piss, you guys. That is piss. Me and Courtney, like I said from the beginning, met at that same apartment complex that we both lived in. Courtney was not on Section 8, and neither was I. It wasn't like the best, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like the whatever, apartment then, like it wasn't like all fancy dancy. No, but it wasn't a Section 8 apartment. So that's number one. And then as far as the IRS, because she said something about the IRS or whatever. Yeah, she did say voucher program, but they don't no, y'all can literally Google it. If I put them up, y'all can literally call them tomorrow morning and clear that. There is no Section 8 on those apartments. And like I said before, she bought me a laptop. She bought me some supplies for my business. She did not pay for the tax class. But again, we were best friends. And at the time, I was pretty much full taking care of her son. Okay. I was fully taking care of it. She's like on live saying like, I don't want to go back and forth and I don't want to talk about this because Prince is here. No, because if you say my name, Prince knows what's up. If I start posting videos, y'all, we were raising our kids together, but she was never really there. This girl would literally be out till 7 o'clock in the morning. I'll take them to school in the morning. Don't worry about it. Whatever. You go to your party. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, baby.
It went out.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's like we were raising our kids together and all of that. And I never got nothing for that. Like, and at the time, this is what she won't say. At the time, I had nothing else going on. I was watching kids for a living. So at the time, I had other people, other girls that I could name, okay, and I had their kids, and they were paying me full price to keep their kids. She never paid me a dime to keep Prince. So at the end of the day, she looked out for me by buying me a laptop when I first, decided this is what I was going to do, and I paid for my tax class and all of that. But that was it. But that's what friends do. Friends are there. Like, I wouldn't count that as a favor either with me and Prince. But y'all can't make it look like it was just one sided. Like, she was just giving me oh so much. And I told y'all this on Stephanie's live earlier that when she came on here, because I wasn't already made, she's going to try to take credit for making me. And I'm gonna let y'all know, I pray to God that y'all don't let nobody take credit for making y'all ever, because she didn't put in the work that I put in. She bought me a laptop as my friend, but she threw it in my face. She threw it in my face, and she did not make me. And I tell everybody, again, 32 Boobs is who posted me, that put me on the map in Atlanta. It wasn't Courtney that posted me. I was grateful for anyone that ever shouted out Taxes by Brina. Of course, I was grateful for that. But I didn't notice the motion. Like, I can literally show y'all my DMs. It was by the hundreds. I couldn't even keep up when Bhabie posted me. So that's who I give my credit to, and that's who I really thank for putting me on the map. Because once she posted me for free, we weren't even best friends. She didn't have to do that. Once she posted me, that's when I start really seeing a lot of clientele in the city. And as far as a fraudulent case, this is all fraudulent. I literally, you guys, and I'm not gonna play with my name like that because that's serious allegations. But I'm gonna let y'all know, there is no fraudulent case because I don't do fraud. I would be making well over $100,000 a year if I did. During the pandemic, so many of the pandemic voices like, hey, Brina, matter of fact, you know what? I'm about to air out, Stephanie. I don't care, because during that time, Courtney was busting jugs. She was doing unemployment scams, and she told me then, all you need to do is give me your people. All you need to do is tell me the people that you got, their addresses, their IDs, their socials. We can run unemployment scams on them, and I never fucking did.
At risk for her financial gain.
I never did that shit, Stephanie. For real, stop playing with me. No.
There's so much shit we could really, it's just her character is
she was busting scams, and then she got on her live oh yeah, telling a whole lie, intricate, the same lie that she told me on the phone. She said, Brina, should I take this package? I said, Courtney, I don't think you should take that package. Girl, I'm gonna take it. Say my mama's name. I'm about to say, look, I thought it was my mama's package.
I'm trying to cut you off. Somebody said, why would she take a Bath and Body Works package? Because she's a kleptomaniac. Brina was on the phone on FaceTime with her when she stole the package. She was shuffling through them packages, and then what happened? You was on the phone with her. Shit. So talking about she was gonna steal it. And respectfully, whoever said to me, oh, y'all are talking about designer stuff, but what about investments? I think y'all are so under the impression that if you don't own land or a home or this, baby, some of us have actual, for instance, some of us get degrees, right? Not everybody's path is the same. Not everybody's trying to invest in stocks, in real estate. Some of us are getting our law degrees, having very successful, my business is extremely successful. I have a very successful personal injury consulting business. Damn near about to see my first 7 figures. What are we talking about? So I'm in 1 year. So it's I don't y'all are sitting here saying, because we're mentioning certain things, oh, what do you have? What do you have? What do you have? What does she have? You the same thing you asking what if I have? What the fuck does she have? It's I don't understand why y'all even bringing up achievements. Please drop it. Please dead it. But she she knows she it's so funny how she tried to turn this to you. She would never, what's she gonna say she made for me? And the fact that she even says that she made it for you because you bought me a $200 laptop that you now supposedly made me, like that shit you do for your friends. That's like me. My homegirl, she had a business, she does like bee steams, but she does like the custom bee steams, not the little bowls that you buy. She got that motherfucker made in China. I mean, it's got a seat, it's got all the cushion, all that stuff. And I remember I bought one and then I bought another. I paid for two because I was like, I want you to do a giveaway.
Before she goes any further into her story, I do have to say it was very nice and gorgeous doll to purchase her friend a computer for her business. Regardless of what they had going on, that was a good friend move right there, I must say. And all this comparison, again, I do not condone baddie violence. I do not condone baddie comparison. They're both successful in their own right, and I really believe that. I think that Stephanie's a beautiful girl, and I think Gorgeous Doll's a beautiful girl. I just, you got to make your own opinion because I don't have one for you, sugar.
And then for my birthday, we went to Jamaica. She was like, would you be offended if I bring it? I really want to do a photo shoot and I really want to get some content. And I'm like, no, her business is doing well. I would never in my life be like, oh yeah, I made it. Like that's what friends do. Look, I'm going to buy two. I'm going to send you $600. I'm sorry, $500. Send me mine and then give one away so you can do like a giveaway for your business. Like those are things friends do. I don't know. It's just like, oh, of course, I'll help you take the pictures. Let me take the pictures. Well, let's get them developed. Let's do this. Like, I don't know. I just can't imagine. Like, that's like somebody that's like a nigga who paid for my tuition saying he made me for my law degree. Nigga, I went to work every day. I went to class every day. You didn't make my law degree. Right. Did you invest in my tuition and invest in my business? Yes. Do I owe you something? If you didn't want to do it, you didn't have to. Like, what are we talking about?
No, literally. Like I said, I knew that was going to be the story. I knew.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Somebody said y'all tell them same 3 stories about her. You want to hear more? You lucky they've been keeping it cute. You're delusional.
No, literally, I don't and nobody else has to do that. But I knew that she was gonna. First of all, Stephanie, you and I have not even we talked like all of us came together and we're talking early on. So it's not like this is something that everybody just sit around and do. But we never really do. The last time you and I talked, you were wishing me my friend.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Anybody that does not like how I handle my shit and talk on my shit, leave. Tia, you said I'm boring. Go. Anybody else? Because I will block the fuck out of you. Thank you. I don't have a mod. I'll be my own mod. Let me keep going. Who else said something crazy out your neck? Okay, you're blocked. Thank you. Y'all degrees be in Barrico College. Babe, my degree's from Georgia State University. Tell your friend go get one. But yeah, whoever told me to hush, you said hush, girl. Diamond, you're blocked. Anybody else want to go with them? Sit back and shut the fuck up. Don't tell me how to handle my shit. The fuck? Keep going. Anyways, go ahead, Brina.
But irregardless, I knew that was going to be the story that she tried to say because I was the only friend, like you said, like when she told the story about y'all, she's like, oh yes, you were the it girl. Like I was the only one that was pretty much regular. Like I live a regular life, like all of y'all that are watching. I don't live a extremely lavish, glorious life. Like unfortunately, not even unfortunately, let me take that back. But like very fortunately, I have the responsibility and I have the privilege to be wholeheartedly and you know what I'm saying, like hands-on with my kids. Like I am raising my kids right now. That's what I'm doing. That is my focus. That's all I'm doing. So I'm not living this life where I'm like, I get the opportunity to, go on live and talk a bunch of shit and all of this stuff like that or whatever. So it's like I never had the opportunity to really say my side. But I mean, y'all would be a fool to think like any of what we're saying. Like I was probably the closest to her. I have not outed and said anything because it's like, for what? It doesn't serve me honestly, it doesn't serve anything. And it hurts my feelings, to be honest. This whole thing hurts all of our feelings. And this is why we were able to band together and talk about it together because you need that. If you don't want to go, like it's the same thing when you dating a nigga. Like I would rather go to your mama and talk shit about you. Because I know your mama, your opinion, your mom not gonna change her opinion about you than to go to my mama and talk shit about you. So we all banded together. But nobody's just sitting around talking about Courtney. It's when Courtney does stuff like this, like bring up fake stories, tells lies, where it's like it makes you infuriated. Because it's like, what are you even talking about? Don't lie on me now.
Y'all trying to get the same out as her and it's not gonna work. Babe, I don't know if you don't understand. I don't need TikTok. I didn't even get on TikTok. We don't get on TikTok. We didn't know what we were doing. I didn't know you couldn't cuss. I was getting banned all the time earlier. I don't get on here. I don't want TikTok. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I like Instagram and the TikTok. The fact that y'all be believing what be coming out of her mouth lets me know that the type of support, not everybody, but majority of the supporters on here are delulu. So I'm just gonna be honest because there's no way I could listen. Even me there's no way I could watch if I didn't know Courtney watch her stories and not be like, this girl has a problem. She has a problem with there's no way I could not saying I would like her. I'm just saying like there's no way I would believe half the stuff that comes out of her mouth. But there's no way that I would be like, this girl is not the issue. She has an issue. Every time she leaves her house, it's a problem. So I personally, the fact that there's that somebody's speaking out and saying like, hey, this can happen. Brina already spoke out. Other people have spoken out too, and y'all are still trying to like press it. It's like, okay, I never came on TikTok to get this. I'm blocked on Instagram live for 26 days. I can show y'all. It's actually, I think it's 24 days now, but that's the only reason I didn't go live on Instagram. I didn't come to TikTok to try to get the clout. I don't need the clout, baby. I'm doing very successful in real life. The law degree she's lying about getting, I'm actually getting. The life that she wanted so bad is the life I already had. Courtney reached out to me to be my friend for years. She was a fan for years. She was trying to be my friend. She wants my life. I'm gonna let that be very clear. Let that be known very clear. She wants the love and the fact that I can go anywhere I want and get love and walk in anywhere I please. So at the end of the day, nobody's trying to get clout. Nobody needs clout. I've been having clout. I've been that girl, babe. If I wanted clout, I would have done it when I was a football wife. And then after that, I would have done it when I was DJ Drama's girlfriend. Like if I wanted clout off of somebody, I'm not the girl that has to come on the internet. Who wants to make little sly stories and insinuate she fucks with everybody in the industry and has to expose men? If I wanted clout, I could have got clout off of the men that got millions of followers that posted me and showed me off to the world. I don't have to get on the internet and tell y'all little stories here and there for clout. I don't want I don't want my whole life to revolve around Gorgeous Doll. I don't even want to talk about this shit tomorrow. Like, I don't want to. If I wanted to, my whole life to revolve around Gorgeous Doll, I would have made a separate page, Surviving Gorgeous Doll, and make like, I don't care to do that. I got a real life. I got to get up. I got to go to work. Matter of fact, I need to get ready to go out. My friends is going to Red Bull. I got to get ready and get dressed. Like, I got to go touch real grass, do my hair and makeup. Y'all can help me pick out an outfit. But it's like, I'm just not. I think you have it misconfused. It's definitely misconstrued. Like, I think you got me and there's Brina. I think you got it really misconfused. But I get it. You've been tailored to believe what you want for so long. You've only heard her side of the story for so long. So it's right that you believe her and support her, and that's fine. You can believe and support her, but do that over here. Don't come over here and try to mitigate or try to say what I'm saying is a lie. Because baby, I don't have to lie about shit. I've been very transparent since this whole started. I done told y'all every truth and every lie and everything shit I didn't want to say. I said. What are we talking about? Like, I told y'all I had BB. She was like, oh, she had BB. Sure did. And when it got, y'all, I done showed y'all the Metronidazole prescription. Name a bitch as real as that. It's gonna be like, flush the boric acid, get you the Metronidazole. Flush the boric acid, baby. Get you some Metronidazole. If you got BB, it'll clear that all right up. Like, very honest. Yes, I have an addiction. Like, the same honesty that y'all are thinking from her. This is a girl who lied about how she lost her weight. You had a gastric sleeve and you tried to sell courses to people for $500 on how to lose weight when you had a gastric sleeve paid for by your insurance company. You lied about winning the lottery. You just lie. And it's like, I know all of them are lies. I know y'all don't know. So you've already been accustomed to believe what you believe. But don't try to question me and my genuine. I'm too genuine. Everything y'all don't ask, I've been like, yep. And she was like, oh yeah, her man kicked her out and sent her back to her mom's. Well, we broke up. Where else? Shit, we broke up. Was I supposed to still be living with him? Was I supposed to be Ralph in the basement with Drew Sidor? You know how the Real Housewife, she got her husband living in the basement. He won't leave. I'm not the bitch gonna be living in the basement. I got somewhere to go. My mama live an hour down the road. I'm gonna get with her. I was with my mom for 3 months before I moved right back to Atlanta in a penthouse. What are we talking about? Like, things happen. People go through hurdles. People overcome breakups. The difference is she ain't never had a nigga ever move her in and love her. But you ain't never been in no $6 million house, moved in. You get brought over, fucked, and get sent back. You ain't never had no driver, no chef, no Rolls Royce, no Maybach, no Sprinter van, no 6 cars in the driveway. You pick which one you want for the day and which driver's gonna take you. Greg, Jermaine, who's Amber, who's driving? You never had that. The closest you ever been to the $6 million house is when you was in there sucking his dick for $600. Stop. Like, stop. So if getting kicked out, and getting kicked out is crazy. We broke up. I left. So if breaking up and moving out is the worst thing that can happen to a bitch, well, shit. Here we are.
Based on some of Stephanie's responses, I wonder either she's really, really mad about this or she may still be in love with DJ Drama.
Like, what are we talking about? I'm a Capricorn. BB part B the human. Like, the fact that, so then when everybody was commenting that, telling her, like, BB's normal, like, BB's not nothing, like, that's not bad, Courtney. She was like, oh, well, now she actually has HSV too. Girl, I could post my chart right now and prove I don't got no HSV too. Why would you lie about that? Like, why are you going to lie about things that I can prove are lies? Like, she can't even help it. Instead of just being like, well, if I try to use a lie against somebody that got BB and people are like, well, that's normal. And then they're like, well, I would just be like, well, I don't have that. That's not what I got. So maybe it's normal for her. I wouldn't have gone and made up, that's not bad enough. So let me make up something way worse. Like, huh? Ain't nobody ever said I got no motherfucking HSV too. Like, what are we talking about? Be for real. You think I'm two rich niggas in publicly dating with HSV? Because I know there are women that do have STIs and STDs that still live regular lives and normal lives. And shout out to y'all. So let me not say that. But like, anyways, I hope you got some good lawyers, baby.
What I don't understand is like some of the people.
I'm actually going to law school. Sorry, Brina. Go ahead. I don't need good lawyers because everything I'm saying is true. Defamation of character.
No, you're good. Some
lie. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead, sis.
I'm like some of the people that are like fighting and defending everything. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. It's going out, baby.
Okay. I feel like some of the people that are like fighting. Is it going out now? Or you can hear me?
I can hear you now, but hold on. Somebody said, are you going to law school or completed? Because earlier you said you had your law degree. No, I've been very clear that I am not a lawyer. I've said it 20 times. I said I have a bachelor's degree. I already have my bachelor's and I started my 3rd year of law school in August. I've never said I have a law degree. I said I have a very successful personal injury consulting company and I'm in my 3rd year of law school. That law degree that she's working toward or that she says she has, I'm the one that's actually going to get it. That's what I said. Who's hiring me though? All of these people actually. And I don't need nobody to hire me. I got my own company. But this one, when I was Queen Closer, this company, when I was Game Changer in 2022, this company, when I was Rising Star, them companies, them ones, $1 million firms, the companies that I was closing millions of dollars for, because I'm good at what I do, babe, been good. Them companies. Where do you work? Where do you work, babe? Anyways, keep on, Brina. I have my own very successful company. That's
Where do you work?
7 figures in 12 months. And you want to sell me, babes, please, bite down. Anyways, go ahead, Brina. I'm sorry. Let me not read another comment so you can get your work.
No, I was just saying a lot of them that are like defending her, like, oh, you know, this and that of every lie, like y'all do realize like she would never hang out with y'all. Like I was a regular friend and she could use me, you know what I'm saying? So it was a little bit different. We were able to get close. But any of my friends that I tried to introduce her with too, like she would always say like I can't hang out with them. Like I can't, you know, like she was very anti any of my extra regular friends. So it's just weird to me because I'm like, you know, and then like the whole Section 8 thing, like if I post, I have text messages from her sister this year. Her sister, her mama's daughter, texting me, asking me did I know of any Section 8 openings or tax credit apartments. So you're on social media sitting here like flaunting this and flaunting that. I'm sorry. I don't know about y'all, but in my heart, I feel like if I ever had the means to purchase, and I'm not going to go into the debate whether or not this or that is fake, but if I ever had the means to purchase Kelly's and Birkins and Louis Vuittons and Poochie outfits and all of that, best believe my sisters would be good. And my family would be good. Nobody would be struggling and on Section 8 or like, couch hopping. Nobody would be doing that. and honestly, they don't now. Like I don't even live. You know, what I'm saying? I live below my means to help my mom and to help my sisters. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know if like if y'all really knew who that person was. If y'all and that's not what I'm here for to like really tarnish that. But like at the same time, like she's begging for me to like speak and like post because it's not like I couldn't. I could go and literally screenshot those posts and it's like this is not the like y'all like what be for fucking real.
So they're saying that like, oh, why you
be for fucking real. Like
y'all don't understand is she moved her sister to Atlanta, got her sister a job, and then forced her sister to work to watch her son. Like what she does to everybody, forced her sister to watch the son, and then when the sister couldn't watch the son because she was like, okay, I'm gonna go out or I'm working, Courtney would feel away about it. But they're basically saying like in the comments, they're saying you shouldn't have told her sister business. You said y'all very tired, baby. We've been off.
Well, that's not really her. That's not
hours. What are you talking about? We all took a nap and went to sleep.
No, really.
Like y'all,
we're just
jealous. I'm not jealous of the bitch that wants to be me. How would I be jealous of a bitch that wants to be me? Respectfully and humbly. Like, and I don't know if you, Brina, I don't know if you knew Courtney when she used to write me on Instagram years ago. She was trying to be my friend for years. Like years. Like,
yeah. I don't. Like I'm just bringing that up because like there's like if she wants to bring up like I said like the apartment that we lived in together was not a Section 8 apartment. It wasn't like the best apartment. It was in the hood, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it wasn't that, and she did not make. So I'm making that very clear, and it's just like no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm focused on taking care of my.
Go ahead, sister. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm focused on taking care of my kids day in, day out. They know their mom is with them day in and day out. That's what I'm focused on. So I don't have the time to sit and address like every little thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I got two little faces that look at me every day and that know like their mom is right here trying to make it happen for them. So, you know, there's that. I'm not fortunate to be able to just have the leisure time to do this shit, but yeah. Like what?
And the thing is, somebody was like, you were saying same thing as 5 a.m. This ain't no tea, babe. We've been told different tea. I told multiple stories. Just because y'all didn't hear them, it's okay. Peaches, if you don't like it, just leave, babe. Like, you've been coming, just go, babe. Like, if y'all have a question about something, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer it. I already told y'all the girl's a lying thief, and I told y'all 4 different instances in which she stole from people. I told y'all about 5 different instances in which she lied. She lied about being, her bottle being spiked. She lied about Lotto beating her baby out of her. Like, there's just, it's lies. She lied about her friend. Like, what else? Ask the question. Shit, you want to question a story time? I'm more than happy to answer. Like, what do you... Everything, the tea is everything is fake. I haven't heard her tell one story that was not fabricated in some way. I swear.
In some way, yeah, in some way.
I've never heard her tell a story exactly how it happened, Brina. Ever. Every story there is a every story there is a
never and at that. Had she getting like if she's getting her bag by telling fake stories, I am not mad at that. To be honest, I feel like everybody does. They on Zeus Network making storylines every day. So I'm not really mad at that. I think I'm just more so mad when you do it, you're dragging in people that were there for you, people that care for you, people that caught cases for you, people that looked out for you. Like there is no reason to like make this thing and make it seem like you have so many frenemies. And it's like when you truly and honestly have been a frenemy to so many people, you're talking like I'm saying like y'all, my best friend, like literally, I'm telling y'all, this girl, like the same girl that caught a case for you and would slide any bitch about you.
You know how many bitches
and you're sleeping with her man? Come on.
She did slide and you was fucking her man in the back.
Like that's not fair. That's not fair. So I think make your fake stories. Like literally go all out because that's what Love and Hip Hop is doing. That's what Zeus is doing. But don't do it at the expense of actual people in your life that care about you that are keeping quiet because you're agitating us. You're agitating. Now you make me have to come to the internet and say something. I don't even want to. I want to live my life to be.
Brina, how long have you been saying we don't want to whirlwind? We don't want to have to do this. When I saw that story time about me, Brina, I was in awe. I was like, we always say like she's not gonna do that to us. We know too much. Like you could have made up a fake story. You could have added some razzle dazzle. You decided to make up a story in which you're the culprit and now make it me. Like this is insane. And then somebody just said, well, she's built a whole business and platform. Like everyone has a past. Baby, this is her current. She made that video about me yesterday. This is current. This isn't a past. She made a video about me where she was stealing a watch and try to like this is not no past. Then she made a video saying, oh, you gotta stay away from people that take rugs. When you're still an addict, we saw you zooted out damn near on your back in front of your son on live. Zooted. Like what are you talking about? Huh? Like are y'all what? Is she the one stealing gas? She steals everything. I just told y'all 4 different occasions in which she stole, and I'm sure there's more. Future did not move her to Miami, no.
Yeah.
He never moved her to Miami. She got booted out of Atlanta after stealing from the leasing office. And she couldn't work nowhere in Atlanta because.
And even that, like, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't follow that story too much. Like me and her were still friends when that happened. So because she said something about like not speaking for 3 years, but Courtney and I fell out in 2024. So I don't know nothing about that. When that whole leasing office.
You said
when
not here, baby. I just woke up from a nap. Y'all are clearly not paying attention. I was sleeping for 8 hours. Relax. Sorry, go ahead, sis. I'm trying to answer the questions y'all asking, but a little fast. And then somebody said, what does this do? Somebody said, what does this do for y'all? Ask her what it does for her. What does it do for her to make up fake story times and put other people at her will? If you want to make up fake story times, like Brina said, thank you, Nadia, and talk about shit, cool. But when there's actual people on the other side of your story times that were involved, and I've told certain people like that story. So when people hear that, they're going to be like, oh shit, Stephanie took the watch? The watch wasn't Stephanie's bag? Oh shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, what? Like there are other people on the side of your story time that are victims. And you're making them to be thieving, rug addicted women when you are that. You are exactly what you're talking about. Like what? And somebody said, I haven't talked to her in 3 years or 2 years. How do I know she is using again? Baby, I watched that video of her, them clips of her going live. I saw it on Instagram, on your face before. And I've seen Courtney on long enough to know when she's high as a kite, especially in front of the world. You went on the internet and told the world that I'm a rug addicted thief for something you did. And not only did you tell the internet, you told the person who you stole the watch from that it was me. I was defending you the whole time. And when she did try to blame somebody, she blamed the other girls. Now I know you were actually blaming me. Me? This is insane. Do I have any receipts? Receipts of what? What receipts do you want? Y'all act like we're like her. We're not her. We weren't her friends going around recording her. Take a receipt. Oh, let's save this for Courtney. Like, no, I mean, I don't know what receipt you want, but if anybody, Brina got all the receipts. Like, Brina is the receipt. Brina is a walking receipt.
Right. And it's like, I'm not even posting that. I don't know why, like, but Courtney knows that, so I'm just like, girl, and okay, let's clear this up too, because she said something about the Saks thing. When the reason why I had her Saks account at the time, it was true that I was trying to buy perfume, but I already told y'all, I don't live this extremely luxurious life and well above my means. I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to everybody that can and that does. Like, I love that for y'all, but like, I'm okay with like a little bit of expensive perfume. I have like 3 designer bags. Like, I don't need a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? I got a mom that, you know what I'm saying, has things that needs done. Like, they just had brain surgery. I have a sister that needs things done. I have a plethora of friends that always need things done. So I really don't do that. Okay. But when I wanted to splurge a little time, I wanted to get some, the same company that makes Baccarat. Steph, what's the name? Gentle and Fluty, but whatever the company is. I wanted to get the perfume, and my thing was, right. So I was like, you know what? Let me use if you're a frequent shopper, if y'all get points or whatever, I can go ahead and buy it on your account so you can get the points. It wasn't so much. Come on, y'all. Are y'all using your brain? I couldn't go on there, put an email, and make my own Saks account. Be for fucking real.
Oh, so she said
I could make my own.
Bring that up because you used her account to. That's like my homegirl. She's a hairstylist, so she gets for on Bellamy hair. She gets like extensions for a discount, and she'll order them on her thing, and she gets points for it. And so I just have her.
Yeah. No, literally. I've never like no. And I used my own money. It wasn't like her.
Yeah, Julie would never be like.
Literally, it was her account. It wasn't like her card. Go ahead, I'm listening.
No, I'm just saying, like, I know what you're saying. My friend would never. Julie is, like I said, she's a hairstylist. So I guess if you're a hairstylist for Bellamy, you use Bellamy Professional instead of Bellamy Client. So she's like, oh yeah, they're like 30% off.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay. She was like, yeah, just use my login. Once you use it as a stylist login, it's 30% off. Cool. And I ordered my extensions through her because extensions were like $1,500 for 4 packs. Very expensive sale. So it was like 30% off. Exactly. It saved me like, I think it was like $1,100 after taxes, or maybe $1,000. I'm not sure, but
exactly. Like I still bought my own perfume. It was like $300. I still bought my own perfume. I just used her Saks, customer account because I was like, well, if it gets you points or any kind of loyalty thing for me buying it under your account, and I'm not like a frequent shopper there, what would be the point of me doing it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not just use your account? So, I mean, I don't know what that means. I mean, so.
Literally, like, I'm just she just be reaching because she knows you were a great friend, Brina. She just be reaching. And somebody, Peaches, you said, where did she take the watch? Brina took her to drop the watch off to sell it. I didn't even know this. When me and Brina became friends after the Courtney situation happened, I was telling Brina, like, yeah, this is one of the reasons we fell out. I told Brina about the situation. Like, imagine if Brina and me didn't talk that much and I had told her about the situation, and then she goes on TikTok and hears the story. She gonna be like, oh, damn, Stephanie said that Courtney took it, but it's looking like Stephanie. Like, that's my point. Like,
how would y'all feel if y'all old best friend linked up with an op?
Corey, imagine how many athletes he probably told. I'm sure he told, like, hey, you know, whatever you do, be careful with these girls. Like, word spreads. I know y'all think that TikTok is y'all's main source of information, that people that work in the industry most people that work in the industry get their information from the industry people, babe. That they're all talking amongst each other. That's why I told you, like, exposing Courtney hasn't even been a thing because everybody that works in the nightlife industry already knows this about her. We're not saying nothing different. But yeah, I mean, it's like you asked where she took the watch. She sold it. Where was it, Brina? You said, I think it was Waffy. You said it's on Lennox, right by that room.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Like.
Yeah, like I said, y'all, we all like everybody is cool with anybody that went through this whole, like, anything with Courtney. Of course we became, because it wasn't like we weren't friends, but we all knew each other anyways because of Courtney. So it wasn't like, and so once everybody fell out with each other, yeah, like everybody was like, it wasn't so much of like, oh, we gotta be friends and band together and talk about her every time. Like I said, the last time Stephanie and I talked, Stephanie was sending her condolences for my dog. Like, we don't just sit around and talk about
literally last time we talked, I was like, you was going through I was like, you was volunteering at the shelter. Like, what are we talking about? Like, yeah, I've been doing it all day, baby.
We don't do that. But
we was off here for hours.
Literally,
I don't get on TikTok, so I didn't know. I don't even know how to change the title. What are y'all talking about? Like, y'all act like I just get on TikTok every day and I know what I'm doing. I don't. So if the title says Gorgeous Doll, I'm sorry, I didn't know how to change it. Like, no, let it go. It's okay. Some of us aren't trying to be TikTok famous. Some of us are just here dropping off information. It's like if I was talking about law right now, right? Like when I do my court cases, that's what I name it. ASAP Rocky trial, and I break it down. Right now I'm talking about Courtney. Tomorrow it may not be that, but I'm not that's what the same way she does her story. Y'all talk about, naming a live Gorgeous Doll. Well, making multiple videos lying on somebody and calling them a thieving, a drug addicted watch burglar is just as crazy with, you're the one that did it, but here y'all are coming in. And then whoever said you're answering every question but that. What question do you want to know? Gorgeous Doll gave you clout, baby. I am the clout. Are you dumb? I am the clout. Gorgeous was trying to be my friend for years. She says in the video, Stacy was the it girl. She was that girl. She knew all the niggas. I'm telling, like, I don't know if y'all listen, but baby, she was trying to be my friend. Everybody that lives in Atlanta already knows I've been that girl. So, like, please don't do that. I don't need no clout. This is TikTok clout. TikTok clout don't do shit for me. You said we don't know you, baby. This is TikTok. I don't need TikTok clout. I don't care about TikTok clout. I'm lit in real life. I'm not Courtney. I can still go touch grass in real life. Like, I can go out in real life. I could go outside. I could go to. I'm about to get ready to go to the club to go party with your favorite people. Respectfully, I went to the Little Baby concert last week. We had a ball at Onyx afterwards. I mean, I be living my best life. I be outside. I be having fun. Like I go to nice restaurants. I run my business. I go feed the homeless. I go to volunteer at animal shelters. I don't know. There's nothing that Courtney has in life that I want. I promise you. There's not a damn thing Courtney has in life that I want because she's mentally unstable. So what are we talking about? And you said you lost student in dry snitching on your hairstylist friend. Huh? That's not illegal. For your homegirl to let you order extensions under her professional account, she was the one putting them in. So if she's the one putting them in, she would have ordered them anyway. She just told me to order them because I was the one paying for it. Huh? You sound like an idiot. Oh, you're asking about Kai. I'm not ever bringing up Kai. Like,
we don't care.
I just said she's extorted multiple men for money. Y'all try to take it to what I said and try to put two and two together, and that wasn't. I said she extorted over 6 different men for money for abortions. That's what I said. Y'all took it from what I said, mentioning Kai earlier. Y'all put it all together, but that's not definitely what. No. He does about law, please.
They want to know why Courtney and I are not friends anymore.
Oh, go ahead.
Courtney and I are not friends anymore because during the situation with DeVito, I was close. I was close with someone else that was in the group as well. I mean, it would be a whirlwind, but I would literally have to do like a series. But I sat and broke down why we're really not cool anymore. But either way, basically, I did not really like side with Courtney during that situation because she inflicted it. And what I've learned from dealing with Courtney has a lot of people around her that will enable her and like not really tell her that she's wrong. And so once I started seeing that, first of all, I feel that now I know that when people are around you and all they do is praise you and tell you how good you are, you can't accept that maybe there's something you did wrong here. Maybe there was a step that you took that was completely wrong. That's when you like kind of stunt your growth. Like you're not able to really grow if can't nobody tell you about yourself. And she was really upset that I let her know, like, Courtney, to be honest with this whole situation, I don't think Bo was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't mean to really like post it like that, but you did send it. Like, we were all in a group chat laughing at DeVito during the whole debacle on social media.
She had already posted.
We were all
Can I just
laughing.
make this quick insert? She had already posted it on her close friends on Instagram months before. Did I not show y'all that? She had already posted it on her close friends on Instagram, and she already got like 300 people on her close friends. She wanted it to go viral. So.
And she was laughing about it. Yeah, she was laughing about it then, and even afterwards, she laughed about it. Like, I should have known when I had DeVito on his knees begging me, like, da da da. So it's never like the whole crying and making it seem like me and Bo were like coming up against her because she was going through pressure from the internet was really just like, I mean, that hurt because it's like, that wasn't our intentions. That we weren't just trying to out. Nobody was trying to out you. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even post the video, but because I guess I didn't like completely side with her and like get mad at Bo for posting it and all that, she was pissed off. And like really kind of banded me with Bonita. And to be honest, I think she banded me with Bonita because she knew I had already banded with Bonita anyways. I had already completely bonded with Bonita. And let me just spill this. The reason why I bonded with Bonita was because Bonita was a loyal friend to not only me, to not only my family, but she was a loyal friend to Courtney. And I witnessed her love Courtney through everything. She loved Courtney wholeheartedly and honestly went through heights that I hadn't even gone. I've never fought for Courtney. I've never, like, would I have? Yeah, like guns have literally been pulled on me for this girl. So would I? Yes. Yes, I was there, but I had never really slid for Courtney like Bo did. So when I found out, and nobody else found out, you know what I'm saying? Bonita didn't find out on her own. But when I found out that she was sleeping with one of Bo's long-term guys, I could not unsee that. I couldn't. Here I am witnessing you love this person. You're loving this girl through everything and like really sticking up for her, catching charges for this girl, like literally fighting her, you know what I'm saying, her like people for her and all of this stuff and everything and standing up for her 10 toes behind this girl. And she's doing this behind your back. She's doing this behind your back. Are you fucking kidding me, dog? I couldn't stand with her anymore. That was really when it started turning. And you know what? Courtney by that time I had cut Courtney off. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm done with this shit. And I was living a peaceful life, right? Bo calls me, even though she knows what she knows. She calls me and says, Brina, I'm not there. I've moved away. But listen, Courtney needs you now. You got to go back. And I'm sorry. And I know that you feel the way you do. And if I can forgive her, friend, you got to forgive her because she needs you right now. She needs you. And that was the only reason why me and her became cool again. Because I literally would have not have. And even the reason why I lied too. I won't even expose why she needed me, but really freaking didn't because she was just lying to the world. But whatever. Either way, I stopped being her friend because like I seen that. I you know what I'm saying? I witnessed a lot of the ways that she would do her family. You notice her family don't come on. They might text my phone all day long because they don't want me talking, but they never really could say anything because they know I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying? They really know. They like the way that she treats them. You know what I'm saying? Some things that to go with, you know what I'm saying, her styling as far as motherhood is concerned. It just really was not aligning with who I want to be as an individual and what I want to do as an individual. Like some of the things that she was doing. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying, Stephanie, and this is no dig to you, but I don't do drugs, y'all. Listen, I be with Auntie. I be with my uncle Don and my Auntie Tequila. That's about it. You know what I'm saying?
I right now too. That's about it. Okay.
But that's it. That's it. I don't do that. So a lot of the things, like our lives really, if I'm being wholehearted, because a lot of people in the comments are like, well, Courtney doesn't even look like she would have been friends with you. Exactly. I don't even match the description. I was not that girl. I wasn't in the clubs. I wasn't an industry girl. I was a mom.
Hold on. Because Courtney wasn't that girl. before. You know what I'm saying? Courtney wasn't that girl before, and it's like
She wasn't.
and like it's like even though on the outer side she tried to turn into bitches, I guess that like have my aesthetic or look whatever like that, but like in the inside, like, and then she always like tries to act like she's advocating for the girls that aren't that girl, aren't in the clubs, but really she's not. She's turned into the girl that is in the club and is that girl, and so instead of just like still loving the girls that aren't and trying to, you know, bring them in, she shits on them every time, and it's sad. But you know, somebody just
We're not doing that.
getting obsessed. You spent 12 hours, babe. This girl has made 50 different. The girl made 200 videos about Lotto, and Lotto didn't even respond. And y'all are calling me obsessed. This girl made 200 videos about Lotto, lying, crying on the internet saying she beat her baby out her, and Lotto didn't respond until but one line in a song. And y'all are calling me obsessed when I knew this girl in real life, and she just went to the internet and called me a thieving, stealing, rug addicted person. Like, what? Y'all act like y'all haven't done the same thing on the internet for less. Like, y'all haven't gone on the internet and your friend did something crazy and you didn't get on the internet and start going, like, what are you, huh? Like, what? Like, how are y'all mad that I'm telling my side of the story? Like, y'all don't even know that we have sat back and watched I was friends with that girl for years. The stories I could tell. Like, huh? It's insane to me. You said you didn't know it was me, but other people did. Like, what do y'all didn't have to, y'all act like TikTok is who we didn't know. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what TikTok know. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about TikTok. I don't get on your post 2 times a year, but I don't give a fuck about TikTok. I don't know how to use CapCut. I don't know how to edit. I don't give a fuck about TikTok. I be on Instagram. Okay, that's where I be. I don't want TikTok. I don't give a fuck about TikTok. Respectfully, I don't give a fuck about TikTok. And Courtney, like, that's the thing. She came to TikTok because she knew, like, that there's a lot of people on here who aren't in the nightlife industry, haven't seen certain things. So she tells her stories and she adds a little razzle dazzle. And it's like, ooh, oh my gosh, she's that girl. Courtney, you are just like every other bad bitch in Atlanta. You know how many other bad bitches in Atlanta is getting money, working in the clubs, fucking with the same niggas, getting watches, getting chains, getting bags. You're not the only girl. You're just the only one that goes on TikToks and boasts and brags about it and tells the whole world, because the girls that are actually getting it are sitting back quiet so that they can keep getting it. But Courtney knew it was over with for her. It was up for her. No other nigga's gonna put her up. No other nigga's gonna start. It's over with for her. She done smutted her name, been messy on the internet, exposed too many people. It was over with for her. So she decided, well, I might as well go ahead and profit off of it. I might as well go ahead and profit off of that. Like, what are we talking about? The whole play is there. Like, y'all are sitting here. It's insane. It's literally insane. It's literally insanity. Like, I can't even explain how like funny it is to hear you guys defending her, because anybody that knows her in real life, there's not one person that Courtney knows in real life that would get on here and defend what she's saying. Y'all have never seen Courtney bring another person on her stream or on her live or on her video and support and defend her. Find someone in Courtney's life that would get on her stream, get on her TikTok, make a video and defend anything or say anything negative.
The only person that would sit behind her is Christian, but he would sit behind her and just laugh because he knows we're not lying.
Christian ain't gonna say shit because he knows. He don't
got shit to say. He knows.
Literally, she don't have nobody else that would sit with her and be like, oh, you're not a liar, you're not a thief, you're not a bitch, nobody else. And that says a lot, because if it was me, if there was 5, 6 of my old friends got on the internet and all said that I did this, I stole, I lied, I crossed them, I'm calling my real homegirls 10 years in.
Alright, y'all, I tried to get the full live, I truly did, but this young lady does like to talk, and she likes to make her point crystal clear, like I had mentioned in the beginning. Now, even though we didn't finish this live, okay, sugar, because my phone done died, it got hot and all of the above, you get her point, right? You get the gist. She's made several points, several times, and she has several opinions allegedly exposing those that were around her. Now, you can make the choice. The choice is yours on what to believe, what's true, what's false, what's right, what's wrong. I have no dog in this fight, and I'm not about to choose, but I do want to say this. Let's see the message in the mess. The message for me is protect your children, keep your friends close, your enemies not closer, okay? And be wary of who you tell your business to, because none of this would be happening if too many people weren't that close. I don't know what that means to you, but to me, it means buckle down and only allow people who deserve to be let in.